don't stop and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short two 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman Strom, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? It ain't hard to tell I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared, get the poster. Nigga, I toast ya. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Over Henny and skunk? Or some brand new we in shit beating down punk? Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and was smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low down like kids out, choked out, blows were stoned, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean?
Oh my God. Well, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you. But I am in the mood tonight for some crazy ass shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's that time again. Once a month, we all get to come here. We all get to sit in the living room, eat our popcorn, binge drink, of course. Gotta kill the pain somehow. And we all get to watch some Wingnuts together. I am very excited. Welcome everybody to the Wingnut Roundup. I am your host, as always, Jeff Holiday. And I couldn't be more overjoyed than I am right now. Fuck me. I love doing this. This gives me life. I see lots of familiar faces in the chat tonight. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Some new people. First time they get a chance to catch this live. I hope the vibe is infectious because, my God, I'm shaking over here. Every single month. Like, it's hard to describe. Sometimes a lot of stuff can seem to get a little bit mundane seeming, doing YouTube, but my God, nothing charges me up more than doing this. So I also got to make sure, I've got to pay really close attention to my Streamlabs and my Super Chat. Yes, okay. So they are working. Okay. I made big changes to like my whole Streamlabs thing and everything. Now, instead, the link to Streamlabs donations goes to my website. I don't know how long that's actually going to last. It's a little weird. It's a long story. But you get to, like, put in custom animated GIFs and things like that. It's wild. I'm actually incredibly stupid too, because I know for a fact I have packages that I was supposed to go pick up from the post office, and I forgot. We were going to do this one on a Saturday, not on a Thursday, and that was because I thought it would just be it would be easier for a lot of people to do it on a Saturday, but I've got a wedding I gotta go to. It's very complicated. But I'm so glad you're here. All right. So I'm still trying to learn how to shill. This is what YouTubers do, right? They shill a little bit. So I'll shill for just a second. This is the closest I get to shilling. If you go to brainforcesideeffects.com, as always, you can go and find yourself some holiday swag. Got the Roundup shirt, Healing with Hemlock shirt, Chi is stored in the balls. That one's popular as fuck. I sold 70 of those shirts. And they're on sale for like the next day or 7 hours. I don't know. I don't control those sales. I don't even know anything about it. I'll just be like kind of kicking it, hanging out, just doing my thing. And I'll be like, hey, I wonder how everything's going with like t-shirts. I think about this like maybe once every 2 months or something. And I click over and I'm like, oh, my shit's on sale. Why? I mean, cool. But why? If I knew that, I'd probably announce it. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. I want to see the transition again. I only get to see it once a month. Shivambu! God damn, I'm still proud of that. Huh. Much love. Feeling the love. Much love to you guys. So glad you're here. Blue Fairy, thank you very much for the dono IDP book. Flu season is coming. Don't forget your vaccine, everyone. Excited for the roundup. Indeed. Lord Necro, first Wingnut Roundup. Hell yeah. Welcome, buddy. Katie Black, thank you. And Young at Heart Mine, what do you call a fashionable dinosaur? A Triceratops. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. That's an ace's ass joke, man. That's good. Triceratops. Fuck me. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Anyway. I'm not going to beat around the bush too much today because the things that I found this month, they're heavy and they're really weird. So I sometimes try and do themes for the roundups, you know. This one, I did everything that I could to avoid religion. Partially because I am addicted to watching Ed Cicinelli Ministries' exorcisms, because they are amazing. But I mean, I could do a whole show of nothing but that. Like I'm obsessed with it, and so I had to stop. I had to force myself not to do that.
Someday he'll be able to buy shirts that fit from that store. But until then, he'll be a hat collector. Let's get to some wingnut.
That's fair. Thank you very much, Neo Gimbu. I totally forgot text-to-speech is on for Streamlabs.
Bring on the wingnuts, good sir.
I will. I shall. So we'll leave the text-to-speech on for a little bit. I'm not going to guarantee that we're going to keep it up the whole time, though. People sometimes abuse the privilege. We'll see. We'll see. If everybody's a sweetie pie, then maybe we can do it. But I some of these they're very involved. They're really, really crazy. It's a little nuts. Who's my favorite Golden Girl? Sophia. Come on, man. That's not true. It's Blanche. 'Cause I'm a whore. All right, so we're gonna start off with an old favorite, who's very hit and miss at times. But Rachel Renestra is gonna start us off today. And Rachel wants to talk a little bit about the Denver airport and there being a portal underneath it. I thought this would be a nice appetizer before we get into something really weird.
So if you know anything, you know about the Denver airport. And if you don't, then you're going to have to Google it yourself. So I get out of the train to go to baggage claim. And I'm just thinking, like, I ask people about the Denver airport. Just the ones sitting next to me who are talking about, like, my guitar, and we're totally bonding. And then the moment I go, isn't it weird that they have a tornado shelter here? Like, I've been to Iowa, and I've been to Oklahoma, places that have actual tornadoes. There's no tornado shelter there. But here, Colorado, they don't have many tornadoes, but there's a huge tornado shelter here. I'm like, dude, this is just... I mean, you could Google forever the Denver airport, and then once I mention that, they start talking about the game. Literally, it's like, boom, but cannot compute, and they start talking about sports. Check this out. I get off the train to the baggage claim, and this is what it says. A portal to the underworld or a gateway to improvement. Learn the truth at Den Files. I am so... When I get to...
So what that is, I'm sure she like later looked it up and felt a little dumb about this. So what that is, the Denver airport embraced the joke. They fully embraced the joke. They're like, everybody thinks there's like some weird ass shit going on underneath our airport. You know what? Let's just say there is. Let's just say yes. Why not? And so they have that little website, and it just kind of like lightly pokes fun at it. By the way, side mention here. I am glistening like a fucking golden god right now. Glistening. You can't buy this kind of shininess. You can't get this in a bottle. This is pure overheating finish, dude. Yep. That's what it is. Let's give Rachel a little bit more.
To the air. When I get to my hotel, I'm so Googling Den Files. I think that's like their take on like X-Files, like they're trying to be funny, like ooh.
Are doing very well.
Earth Mother bless. It's raining like a son of a bitch, so I'm staying home to watch the roundup. Bring on the piss.
It's funny you should mention that. You know what? I'm not gonna say any more. I'm just gonna set that aside. I can neither confirm nor deny the inclusion at the very end of the roundup of one of the grossest piss videos I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna confirm that. You're just gonna have to use your fucking imagination.
Ooh, you guys are calling this the conspiracy airport because we have a freaking horse like this at the entrance. Don't know why anyone would think that's weird. Black horse, red eyes. Don't know why that's weird. I have to say this. Are we creating the world's greatest airport? Or preparing for the end of the world? Learn the truth.
It's like they're fishing, right? It's like the Denver airport itself decided that it just wanted to fish for wingnuts. And they're like, we got a really, really cool opportunity here. So let's just put up a little bit of bait. And you know what? If I was the guy who owned the Denver airport, I'd put up shit like that. And then I'd put a fucking camera on these signs and wait and try and capture footage of people like holding their phone being like, that would be amazing. That would be so fun. Oh my God. I should never be rich. I would waste so much money on just the most horrible, horrible things. It's all in good fun, but I mean, holy shit.
I don't care what you're doing. You have a black horse at the entrance. And then you just Google who was the artist. Died during... The horse fell on him. The guy who was the artist of this horse. Just FYI. Let me get a visual of this again. Really? Fully Denver? The Den Files.
All right, anyway. I just want a little bit of Rachel to kind of get us in the mood, get us a little loose, you know? I love her. She's wonderful. Big changes in the world of Rachel Renestor lately. She left LA, put all those dreams away and moved, I guess, like somewhere else. Somewhere where people will appreciate her special perspective. I don't know. This is going to get really confusing because everything's like now consolidated, both YouTube and Streamlabs. Yeah, this is confusing. Mickey Ficky says, I got my fuzzy navels and I'm ready to get loose. Woohoo, wing nuts. Hell yeah. Isaac Reeves, first roundup ever. Can't wait to see what's in store. Oh, just you wait. College has been a pain, but that's just a life. I hope you're doing well. I am doing fantastic. I feel amazing. Amazing, incredible. As soon as it stops being ungodly hot, like, I wake up, man. I'm ready to do stuff. Let's go. I'm into it. During the summer, I just kind of shut down. It's too hot. Too hot. Mad Evil Genius. Okay, time to play List the Disorder, then very stupid action drinking game. Oh, okay. Lady of Sorrow, I made you a Jade Juice keychain. I'll send it soon. Hell yes, thank you. Horseress says, what you drinking, Jeff? I am drinking only the finest, Pinot Grigio. $6 a bottle. I know, I went a little fancy. And some hard seltzers, because I'm basic. Let's see. Okay, we already got that one. It was text-to-speech. Farah says, when are the Hangouts going to come back online? I miss going down a rabbit holes with everyone. I did 2 this week, actually. They just didn't go onto the second YouTube channel. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to structure those from here on out with patrons. Because YouTube, if you guys don't know, YouTube Live doesn't use Google Hangouts anymore. They totally, like, split the whole thing. It's really confusing. So I gotta figure that out. But I'll get in touch with all the patrons with a big update video probably after the weekend. Grace C says, hey, Daddy Jeff, thanks for tackling the Stevens a few days ago. Know them personally, and their victim complex makes me sick. Whole family is a bunch of placenta-eating, vaccine-hating woo peddlers. Ooh, you know them personally. Wow. Oof. That's some heavy stuff, man. Heavy, heavy stuff. Lord Necro says, time to loosen up. Greetings from Oregon. Greetings from Oregon. I'm from Oregon. I'm in Oregon right now. Hello, fellow Oregonian. And one more of Emerald and Oak says, my favorite time of the month. Yay, hope you and your family are well. Mine are great, and I hope yours is awesome, too. What's next? Okay. I wasn't originally going to include this, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but we're going to watch...
planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Here, Daddy Jeff, take my cummy money.
Oh. Did you dry it off first? Maybe wash it? I thank you very much. I appreciate that. Dong Commander 69. So I wasn't originally going to include this, but it's so good. And it's so fun. We're going to watch a little bit of it, and then it'll lead to a nice shout out because I found something pretty fantastic with this. Here we go. Shivambu! Alright, this is from A Call for an Uprising. Our old friends, 481,000 goddamn subscribers. Alright, here we go. I can't take it anymore.
For an uprising.
This is A Call for an Uprising. Welcome to today's show. Oh, man. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I mean, it's so ridiculous I want to laugh at it. But the fact that this is dead serious and this isn't like some type of spoof, that this is really going on in our world and people are just like, they look at me, like, I can't believe there's people that message me and stuff and are like, leave these people alone who want to cross-dress and do all this stuff. Look at this guy. I mean, and I don't know, I'm trying not to be, this isn't bullying or hate speech. Look at this guy. Guy's wearing a tablecloth dress.
I think he looks fantastic. Fantastic! What's wrong with this? Actually, it's a pretty awful dress even with her in it. But I really do like it when people get ass mad about this kind of stuff, though. So, by all means, continue.
And they have this other woman wearing this dress at this award show. And they're like, who wore it better? Look, who's got the... This is a man wearing a dress.
It's more like a tablecloth.
Now,
but I mean,
what's important to remember is that all of these Satanists who are prominently positioned in these positions of influence on our society are here to influence people, teens out there.
Who's a Satanist? When did the Satan aspect come up? Like, what the fuck? How is this satanic? I mean, like, this is the thing that I try and wrap my head around this a lot of times. And people will be like, the gay agenda is all about Satan's plan and things like that. How? In what way? I've never heard of anything in the Bible that's like, well, actually, Satan is like big mega gay. He's big into the big gay stuff. Satan,
Other planets
huge
that I've
fan of the
created
gays.
in the solar system are doing very well.
Nothing really to say but have some of my spare change.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I don't know, man.
There are the youth out there who are very easily manipulated. And everything that they do is to invert the Bible, to do everything against God's laws, right? And a lot of people don't even know that this is actually in the Bible. Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Okay, all right. Counterpoint to that, it's actually pretty easy. Here, hang on. I gotta make sure I have this all set. If you go to Google and you type in Bible, clothing, 2 types of cloth, Leviticus 19:19. Keep my decrees. Do not make different kinds of animals. Do not plant your field with 2 kinds of seed. Do not wear clothing woven from 2 kinds of material. This is around the same area that they're talking about a book of laws. It's also around the same section, kind of close. They're talking about how you're not supposed to have homosex. So really, wearing a poly cotton blend is the same as fucking a dude in the ass, or planting your crop with corn and cotton, which apparently God's really not cool with. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't get it.
Again, in other words, men aren't supposed to be wearing women's clothing. That's one of the reasons that you see this insanity going on in today's world.
Jesus didn't wear a dress. It was a tunic. The difference is... Hang on.
Other planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Love these wingnuts.
Me too. I'm a big fan. Listen, I am a big fan. This is the kind of thing that makes me so goddamn happy. Can we just address this? Nothing makes me more happy than somebody getting butt-blasted booty mad about some shit that has nothing to do with them. My fucking God, this is the air I breathe. The whole thing about it is, you'll never see anybody more goddamn triggered. Like, bad idea triggered. Not like legit triggered, because there are legit people that get like triggered. PTSD, all sorts of things like that. But like, booty blasted, butt mad fucking triggered, then some goddamn conservative... not always conservative. Actually, there's a lot of liberal crystal healer people that get booty butt mad too. But these conspiracy theory minded people, they get so ass blasted mad about something that has nothing to do with them. It's so great. It's so amazing. It's like the best thing in the world. Oh my fucking God, Satan is rising up, everybody. The end is near because there's a dude wearing a fucking dress. Pump the goddamn, sorry.
We're not even just talking about the whole gender issues that we have. I'm just talking about this guy going into a award show wearing a dress, and then people are like calling him brave and talking about how normal this is. Everybody has pretty much lost their minds. And really, it would be time to start using those, the psych wards that we have out there. But unfortunately, I think they're reserving them for...
He's so cute! Whatever. Man, fuck this guy. Fuck a call for an uprising. What an asshole. You're an asshole to call for an uprising. But so the whole reason why I wasn't going to include this because...
Other planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Don't know if you still want that special egghead art, but got it done the other day. Working on finding the time to send it soon. Wish I could send much more coin. You certainly deserve it.
Well, I appreciate that. We're going to have to address the text-to-speech thing here in a minute. But I do appreciate that. I really do. The reason why I originally wasn't necessarily going to include this is because a buddy of mine by the name of
If you've ever had this
by the name of Cirrus. He actually just covered this video yesterday, and his video is awesome. But I didn't realize that until I'd already found a Call for an Uprisings video, and I started laughing at it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna put this in. And then I saw my buddy made this video, and I'm like, shit! We're watching it anyway, and I'm just gonna shout out Cirrus, so go sub to Cirrus. He's awesome, he does science content. He's a cool dude. Alright, Shivambu! Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to change the text-to-speech on that. I like the text-to-speech, but I'm gonna have to set the threshold higher. I'm just gonna have to. 10's fine.
This is gonna be a long stream, I can tell.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I came prepared. Whiskey and Coke time.
It's gonna be a really long stream. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be an event, and we got a ways to go. Like I always say, man, the Roundup, it's not a race, it's a marathon. We have to have
Other
endurance.
planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Ben Cross dresses on DP and cheated you out by lagging shit. Proof right there, the trans Illuminati is at work at all levels.
Alright, so... Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna have to change the text-to-speech. Alert variations. I gotta remember how to do that, too. Oh, shit. Oh, open text-to-speech. Okay. Alright. The text-to-speech is gonna be at $10, and but I'm also gonna include that for super chats. $10 and higher for Streamlabs and super chats, and just otherwise, like, we'll be here all day because I gotta pause the videos so we can hear it. I don't want anybody, like, you know, not getting their money's worth and that kind of thing. So legacy voice, what? I guess you can change, like, the pattern of their speaking. How do you do that? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, cool. That should be fixed. I'm just going to make sure I have this completely set right. And now it should be done. Cool. I'm going to have to read these, though. So, cool. In theory, all of that should be fixed. I apologize for having to take a little bit of time out of the show just to get this all set, but I want to make sure I'm fair to everybody. I want to make sure we're all having a good time. Nobody feels like they're getting taken advantage of or anything like that, you know. So this is going to take a minute to catch up, but I'm going to try and do it pretty quick. Oh, fuck me. That's a lot. Holy shit. Elizabeth Schwartz would send more, but you caught me on my day before I got paid. Love your videos. Glad I caught another live with you. I'm just happy you're here, man. I'm just happy you're here. As long as you're here and you're having a good time, fuck it. Vivian, I'm so happy I caught the Roundup live this month. Hopefully people in the bus don't catch anything weird on my phone screen. Love ya. Not for a bit. You're probably safe for a bus ride. You're probably okay with that. Lexi Banks, Jeff, made you a custom bar of soap, sending soon. Sweet. Zoja, someday I want to see my boyfriend in a dress. I just love seeing guys wearing them. Also, they're so comfortable.
You cannot stop the trans Illuminati. We are trans. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget.
That was really good. That was pretty clever. I like that, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, you know, when I was a gothling kid, when I was much younger, I wore skirts. You know, whatever. Moose Goose, like a Satanist, would be caught dead in that. Indeed. Satanists usually have better fashion. Alexa Carmack, just want to say hi and thank you again for what you do. I used to be bigoted woo, and now thanks to channels like you and Miles, I see it for what it is. I feel more free than ever before, and am now in medical school. You're in medical school? Bravo to you. That is amazing, Alexa. Good for you. Good for you.
In the solar system are doing very well.
Dr. D Vodka. Need more vodka for this. Username checks out. Mad Evil Genius. Considering that tunics and dresses were a guy thing in that period and pants were more feminine. Were they really? I don't know. I'm not up on my antiquated fashion. Jared Chadwick, that guy is doing something that disagrees with my ideology. That means he's doing it to attack my ideology, of course. We Star, been looking forward to this all day, but don't have much money because college. Don't worry about it, man. Would love to still talk to you about my high school promoting anti-GMO and even Mike Adams. It's funny you mentioned Mike Adams. It's funny that you mentioned Mike Adams. Let me just get a few more of these out of the way real quick, and then we're going to talk about that. The Darlin Delane, you know the story is going to be good when Jeff's eyebrows attempt levitation. Gans Pup, hello from Australia, so happy to catch you live, so I can do my uni work listening to you. Hope you're doing well. One more, and then I gotta pause just a little bit. Kitty Black says, what's your favorite cookie? If I'm not into big chocolate, like, vibe, I love chocolate. I love anything chocolate. I'm a whore for chocolate. Why didn't that read? I don't know why that didn't read. That's really frustrating. I'm sorry about that. But if not chocolate, I'm a big snickerdoodle guy. So we got to get going. I'll try and fix the Streamlabs issue here in a minute. I'm sorry about that, guys. Shivambu! Let's go.
But long term, the goal is to, of course, have massive coverage of the planet, have airplanes flying at high altitude, dumping millions of tons of calcium carbonate or sulfur dioxide in other cases. That's called stratospheric aerosol injection. If they use calcium carbonate, it contains lead. They're going to dump this into the atmosphere all over the planet with the goal of blocking the sun, shutting down photosynthesis, killing off food crops, causing mass starvation.
Of course.
Killing off 6 billion people.
So, for those who aren't aware, this is Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. Mike Adams used to be a guy who, well, I mean, he still does run the website Natural News. But he got so butt-ass booty mad and started ranting and raving about a bunch of shit that pretty much every platform was like, no, you need to stop. Because he was saying some pretty inflammatory shit. He frequently goes on InfoWars and now releases his own videos, and I mean a ton of videos on his own private media company, Brighteon. And when I say this is some of the craziest shit I've ever seen, like, I mean that only because, like, I haven't seen Mike Adams for a while, but every time I do, I'm like, that's the craziest shit I've ever seen. And this is no exception.
So Bill Gates is trying to dump toxic lead on all the crops of the world and block the sunlight and alter the pH of the soils in order to collapse the global food supply as a form of depopulation. Bill Gates is working to become, I don't know, the most horrific genocidal maniac in history, responsible for killing 1,000 times more people than Adolf Hitler killed in the Holocaust.
Everybody needs to have ambition.
Right now, I'm going to cover that. I thank you for joining me. Mike Adams here, the Health Ranger, Lab Science Director. Going to talk about some lab science here today. I run CWC Labs. We're an ISO accredited laboratory. We're 17025 accredited. We run multiple...
This is the same guy who was bragging about how everybody in his lab has to take firearms training courses, and they're all like masters at fucking like weaponry and shit like that. Why isn't that playing? That is so frustrating. It should be playing. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Mike here is kind of a lunatic.
Mass spec instruments, ICP-MS, triple quad mass spec, LCMS, single quad and triple quad time of flight systems.
Yes, honey, we're very impressed.
I think 5 different mass spec instruments at the moment. And one of the things that we've done with those mass spec instruments over the years is that we've tested a lot of dietary supplements. And interestingly, one of those that I tested is calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is what Bill Gates is wanting to release into the atmosphere to block the sun, which they hope will halt, quote, global warming, which isn't even an issue in reality anyway. They want to block the sun because, of course, these leftists, these globalists, they hate sunlight. Now think about it.
I mean, okay. Has anybody out there? I don't know. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I'm trying to get the super chat thing figured out. Has anybody ever out there heard the conspiracy theory that George Soros is a vampire? Like, Sage Wanderer even made a song about it. It's a great song. I played it on the Roundup. It was hilarious. But, like, this is just taking that a little bit further than before. Don't you think? Like, it's getting a little nutty. Okay. Is that going to work this time? When you save settings. Save it. Yeah. So if I refresh, you're going to have the text to speech saved, right? And it's going to be fixed, right? It's going to be... It says it is. I'm not going to touch it, just in case. Like, all right, let's go.
They hate light. They hate life. They hate babies being born alive. This is why they all promote infanticide, abortion. They hate light and life and liberty. They want to enslave humanity. They want to block the sun, which would shut off photosynthesis, which would collapse the global food webs, cause mass starvation and a mass die-off, which is exactly what Bill Gates is trying to accomplish. Bill Gates is, he's one of the top globalists, and he has long promoted the idea of drastically reducing the human population. Even in a TED Talk, he presented a formula that talked about how to reduce human population drastically by making sure that one or more of the variables in his formula reached zero. He wants to eliminate humans. He shares the belief, along with many other globalists.
This is just so sneaky. It's so absolutely fucking sneaky. This is the kind of this is some really, really fucked up reactionary content too, because what you have to keep in mind is Mike Adams knows that this is bullshit. He just counts on people not actually understanding the source material, so he can just run his mouth about something and people are like, wow, that sounds really fucked up. It's not true. It's also not true. It is fucked up if it were true, but it's not. He did talk about doing some aerosols to try and reduce the amount of of sunlight that's coming through, but it was more hypotheses. Anybody talking about a depopulation regime is instead talking about sensible birth control, family planning, that kind of thing. Mike is a lunatic.
That humans are the greatest threat to the planet, and that these so-called useless eaters, as they're called by these globalists, useless eaters, they say need to be eliminated.
Useless.
And in order to do that, they have to block the sun.
Eaters.
And in order to block the sun, they have to create this mythology of climate crisis, and they have to tell you the sun is bad. Sun.
I also just in case you might have missed that. In this, check this out. He references his own website too. I mean, I'm not trying to No, I am actually poking holes in all of his shit, so that's fine.
They say need to be eliminated.
We're gonna give him just a little bit more.
They have to block the sun.
Let's hear it.
And in order to block the sun, they have to create this mythology of climate crisis, and they have to tell you the sun is bad. Sunlight is bad. Photosynthesis is bad. Carbon dioxide is bad. They say, because they have to shut down the very basis of life on planet Earth, which is photosynthesis.
Right.
Food crops. The production of oxygen in the atmosphere comes from plants. All the result of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis needs carbon dioxide and sunlight and water in order to function. That's basic botany science, right?
Yeah, well, thank you very much for that, Mike. All right, I got to catch up a little bit. Useless eaters is actually a Nazi term they want to add in to make it seem like they're evil Nazis. You know what? I thank you for that. That just randomly caught my eye in the chat. That is 100% something that just poked in my mind. I'm like, I heard that before somewhere. That's crazy. Bill Gates is evil. Source me. Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm convinced. All right, Shivambu! Whee! Let me see. Ashley Strand. Be gay, do crime, wear all the mixed fabric. Indeed. Macy Verkick. Love you, Daddy Jeff. Gonna miss Roundup due to work. But I can't wait to watch it later and hear how you pronounce my last name this time. Macy Verkick. Verkick? Versick? Verkick? BC Brandon says, just interested to see if this donation is working for me since I broke my Streamlabs. I'll know if it does. I hear my name. I crave validation, and validation you have. Ryan Sweeney. Crap. Late to the roundup. Take my money so I may be forgiven of my ignorance. I can do that. I've got the documents. So... Ooh. Ever watching? I really think they should bring back man dresses because it helps the balls breathe. That's true. Cerberus is my first live roundup. Thank you for always making me smile. I'll do my best. Course Pythagoreus. Hi from Britain. First time watching live. Hello.
Other planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Isaac Reeves. Where the hell is lead and calcium carbonate? I don't know. I thought about that too. I don't know. Dark Allura says, how to report my Lyft driver on my way home from hospital for trying to get me to do a parsley and cilantro cleanse to cure my fibrillation twice. He claimed that it was just a parasite in me that was allergic to something. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Your Lyft driver was like, listen. You just need to do some parsley and cilantro, man. If it's just not efficient enough to eat that shit, or like, or jelly juice that shit up and let it ferment for a little bit, and just pack that right up your butt, man. That's gonna fix you up. If a rideshare driver tried to like give me medical advice, I too would get the fuck out of the car. Like, no. That's fucked up. Dusky Paw says, I saw a little girl with a Vax shirt recently. Yeah, that's depressing. Ugh. Poor girl. Raisha X, Mike, just do what all the other folks do and blame Trump. Mickey Ficky says he looks like he hates sunlight. Ooh, Mike Adams? Yeah, he does. We Star, no shit, dude. How could a public school manage to get away with promoting this wingnut to kids? I don't know. Look, teachers never get paid enough. It's very, very true that teachers, being a teacher is one of the most noble professions that you could possibly be, and most teachers are not paid their worth. But it isn't to say all teachers are good. I've had a few bad teachers in my time. So, I mean, I guess I'm not really surprised that some teacher might just be a conspiracy nut and believe Mike Adams. It's just depressing. Wielded says, hi, Jeff. Could you tell my boyfriend, Deck, that I love him, and I'm sorry for making him suffer through Jillian's poop cult. Hope you have a good night. Deck. Wielded loves you, and they are sorry for making you suffer through Jillian's poop cult. And I hope you both have a great night. Meave says, dude after my heart with snickerdoodles. Happy to see the roundup again. And skirts are awesome. People who gender clothes are weird. They are weird. I mean, they're really weird. It's very strange. I mean, not everybody can pull off some clothes, regardless of what you have between your legs. Just some people look terrible in that outfit, Brenda. Frankly, I'm offended. So, you know, I don't know. If they could pull it off, then who gives a fuck? But if they can't, girl, let's have some fun. Ooh, that's loud. Hang on, sorry.
Hey guys, it's Megan.
And if anybody out there is a Drunken Peasants fan, yes, I totally stole this from the show, and no, I don't care, and yes, we're gonna watch it now because this is amazing.
I had a hardcore Christian woman that believed that God could cure all ailments as the woman who cut my hair.
You had a hardcore Christian woman that believed that God could cure all ailments as a woman who cut my hair? Wow. Hopefully she wasn't, like, while cutting your hair trying to, like, tell you all about it. That would be so awful. Anyway, read the title of this goddamn video. There is no way I wasn't going to steal this from the peasants. We are watching this shit. This is happening right now.
Today's video is going to be about how to get your breasts larger without surgery and just using your mind. Now, before I start this video, I want to say that your boob size should never define you as a person or define who you are or define how you feel about yourself. You should always have extremely high self-esteem about yourself no matter what your physical appearance is. these things are so easily changeable, and that's why I want to bring subliminal messaging out into the world, because so many people feel that the size of their boobs or the size of their butts or the size of this, the size of that is what defines them as a person. But it really doesn't.
Look, I if I can get my man-maries large enough through working out, I don't mind being partially defined by that. I wouldn't mind. But she's got a lovely message, and I agree with her.
Here's another $20 because you said my name right on the first try. Also, 'cause you're awesome.
Hey, I got you. I got you. Anyway, let's go.
And it's really all about your mind and how your mind has manifested your soul onto the physical third-dimensional plane. And that's what determines what you look like. And it's determined as well by genetics, because your genetic lineage has DNA, which is tied to your etheric body. And all of this is still changeable and malleable because everything is energy. Everything is easily changed by our minds and manipulated by our thoughts. It's constantly manipulated. We live in a holographic universe, basically.
Like, okay, I'm sure she's a lovely person. I'm sure she's a wonderfully sweet person. So I'm not going to try and bully her too much. 9 times out of 10, I've found when talking with people on the internet, and they talk about a hologram theory, holographic reality, they don't really know what they're talking about. It's just like, that sounds right. I've seen The Matrix. Yeah, man. Wow. Oh, boy.
And we are continuously updating the hologram, the software that allows us to see our three-dimensional physical bodies. So I just want to get that out of the way before I speak on it. This video is going to be basically about, I did change my personal boob size over the course of like a couple months. Usually when I do like a physical change, I give it like a couple months. If it's a huge change like height, I gave it a couple months and I grew 1.5 inches. I went from 5'1" to 5'3". If you guys didn't know that, I'm gonna have a video on that soon. Or 5'1.5" to 5'3", sorry.
She at least wants to be precise. Don't want anybody calling her a liar. They're like, wait. 5'1" to 5'3", that's 2 inches. That's not 1.5 inches. She wants to be precise. She wants to make sure, you know, that she's not leading people astray. I mean, you know, if you're shooting for a growth of 2 inches by using subliminal empowerment, that might be reaching a bit too far. Shoot for 1.5 inches. She did it. So, I mean, it...
For my boob size, I basically went from an A cup to like a B cup. And I did all of this without surgery.
Hi, Jeff. I'm a teacher and can confirm that there are wingnuts among us.
Ooh.
I once heard a coworker tell another coworker that she could cure lupus by getting rid of the toxins in her gut. Face with rolling eyes.
Face with rolling eyes as well over here. Holy that's bad. That's bad. That's not something you want to hear in the teacher break room. Like, you just gotta get rid of the toxins in your gut. It's fine. It'll kill your lupus. It's never lupus until it is lupus. So that's she's so endearing and Do I have this set up? Do I have this, like, hang on, I want to find out. It's worth it. I promise it's worth it. Just hang on. I just want to stop for a minute. And I just want to bask in the glow of somebody who thinks that subliminal messaging can make their boobs grow or their height increase. I think that's enough. I think I'm good. I think I can move on with myself now. Like, that's, yeah. I'm really trying hard not to bully this young lady. I don't want to bully her. I don't want to be a prick. But wow, this is
without any type of going under the knife, without anything like that, and I did all of it using subliminal messaging and the law of attraction to program my mind to get my breast size larger to the point where I was happy with it and satisfied with it. So basically, I want to say that your body is always listening to you. Your cells are constantly listening to your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And in turn, these cells constantly produce the results that you are telling them to produce.
First of all, rude. If you're fucking listening to me, I need my fucking privacy. That's rude, okay? Look, I think all sorts of weird shit. I don't know about y'all. Okay, I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna be real with you. I think about a lot of really weird, fucked up things sometimes. Like, I'm a very happy, balanced person now, but I wasn't always when I was younger. I had a lot of problems when I was younger. A lot of, I went through the being a teenager and angsty. I went into my 20s and had some horrible times. And throughout all that, I thought all sorts of fucked up shit. And even to this day, now into my late 30s, every now and then, sometimes, I have unpleasant thoughts. I think everybody does. The idea that my body is listening to my thoughts is a terrible idea. I don't want my body taking the advice of my random subconscious thoughts, thinking all sorts of weird ass shit. That would be horrifying. Oh my god. Way to make me feel like an alien inside my own fucking skin suit, Megan. Gross.
This is why diet isn't necessarily the biggest thing when it comes to health. Because you can have an extremely poor diet, but if you have the right mental dialogue, the right vibration, you will still be healthy. And vice versa, someone who has a great diet, who can be working very, very hard on their health, might not get anywhere, might not see any results, because their mental mindset is basically in the sewer. So you have to realize that everything is mental.
Yes, you are. I mean, yes, of course it is. 100%. And you know what? No. Okay. Get that off my fucking screen. Oh no. Oh no. It's too early to lose my shit. It is way too early to lose my mind like that. Oh. I need my protective goggles for this one. Oh, fuck me. Wow. Woo! All right. It's still right there. Like on my screen, it's right fucking there. It's still staring at me. Let's go to another window like that. There we go. That's better. Oh no. All right, let me catch up again. Okay. Demonic Davros. Is there something in the water making stupid? I mean, it's probably possible. Yami Jackie had a successful stream and had to catch a bit to tell you that me and Jackie love you lots. I love you guys too. Have a good night. We will see you later. Give hugs to the little one and beautiful mems. And whatever you hear from my stream, nothing is true. I got you, Yami. Yami's a buddy of mine. Brainwash. Just because much love to you, my friend. Ghost of Recon, Jeff, I'm not gay, but if I was, and then he just trailed off. I as well would probably embarrass myself hitting on Brad Pitt, just like you. I agree. Handsome guy. Enchanted Wolf says Bill Gates must be a drag queen too if he wants to throw shade. Risha X. Oh yeah, no, we already heard that one. Leonie Hodgson, 1:43 a.m. Gotta get up and live soon. Night, have fun. Good night to you, Lonnie. Sweet dreams. Binge Monster Fitness. Hashtag all boobs matter. Indeed. Queen Bowsette, how late am I to the party? Just got home and about to work on a 5-page art paper. Hope you and the family well. Best night of the month. I am so happy to be here. So I agree. This is wonderful. I live for this. J.R. Chadwick, watching these videos is like watching failure crap its pants. Cerberus says she did the entire time. Patty Whiter, hi Jeff, I'm a teacher. Oh no, we heard that one too. I gotta catch these better. Isaac Reeves, if only subliminals can give me a few extra inches, if you know what I mean, Daddy Jeff. I think I do. I too would like to be taller. Mickey Ficky says Pixar didn't happen. Callie Montelius, wait, did she say the universe is a holographic Charizard card? Also, hi, really happy to catch the roundup today. Well wishes from Sweden. Well wishes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Brainwash, I'm just saying you can change your boob size using only Ben & Jerry's. Reality is just horograms. Meebs says she looks like a child still. This feels wrong. I am pretty sure she's in her 20s. And that's kind of why I don't want to make fun of her too much. She seems like a nice person. She does. That Megan Rose, she seems like a nice girl. It doesn't seem like she's hurting anybody. She's just talking about subliminals. So I'm just enjoying what she has to say, and I'm trying not to be too mean to her. Risha X, your body is always listening unless you're paralyzed. Ooh, oof. The Cat Cadaver, hi Cat. This woman sounds as dense as a pound cake. Anyway, here's measly Canadian coin, thank you. And one more before we move on. Lord Necro says, Jeff is all about the bass. I am. Or is that supposed to be bass? That is also a very good fish. I'm a fan of that fish. Anyway, here's Jurassic Liars. I don't know how much we're actually going to watch out of this because, like, I don't know. I might. I don't know how much I can tolerate of Jurassic Liars, but we're going to try. We're going to try some.
To anybody who's new to this channel, listen to me. You must watch the last, 10 videos that I have up on this channel.
Don't do it.
To fully understand what I'm about to show you, but
you still
if
won't.
You're not going to watch, then that's up to you.
You won't understand.
Like I said, you're not going to grasp the magnitude. But anyway, let's get started. First of all, let me explain to you why I have the words Elvis and then the Antichrist instead of putting Elvis is the Antichrist. Because, see, Elvis has the is in it already. Because, see, ELV, the 3 letters right there, equal the word 10. Okay? Let me show you how ELV equals 10. That way you can understand.
So usually I don't watch the latest stuff by Jurassic Liar. He was great when he would go into, the grocery store and he'd, point his camera at shit and be like, yeah, see, there's 2 P's in the name of this brand. That's the pee-pee. That's because they're trying to brainwash you into water sports. Those sick bastards. That was great. Most of his shit these days is all, math bullshit. But I watched a little bit of this. Watch how much of a leap this dude has to go through. This is amazing.
So here you have the word 10. You see up here it says 10. These are the numbers. All you have to remember is the 4 numbers, 39, 12, 42, 15. So remember those numbers, 39, 12, 42, 15. So now I have the word ELV up here, ELV, equals 39, 12, 42, 15. Do you see it? Okay, now that I've established that 10 equals ELV. So this is why you don't need to put an is in between the word Elvis and the. So it's Elvis, the Antichrist, okay? And ELV means 10, which means perfect in our, in this English language, the perfect 10. You get what I'm saying? And
no!
So now, like I said, I'm going to be doing many videos showing you how Elvis is, but I'm saying Elvis the Antichrist, all right? Elvis is the Antichrist.
Elvis is an alien. And he's a sweetie pie. I got to meet him at VidCon. I love that man. I love that man. But he's not the Antichrist. He's an alien.
Well, actually, I should say it even more clearly by saying I'm going to show you that 10 is the Antichrist. Because Elv means 10, so 10 is the Antichrist.
Okay.
So now, why do I have the word perfect up here? I'm going to explain it to you. All you have to do is look at these first two numbers, 73 and 37.
He never tells you, like, how he's getting these numbers either. Like, how do you get 73 and 37? Where do you get 116 and 35? Where are these coming from? What does any of this mean? What does it mean?
Okay, I'm going to explain to you why that's so important. Because it looks like the letters E and L. So 7 and 3 looks like E and L. And 3 and 7 would be E and L. Because it's the L. L means God, okay? And this is why you have the word perfect having that. Because it has the 7-3, which is L, and then you have the 3-7, which is L. Now, look at what Elvis the Antichrist has in it, okay? The first number here, the total, and this is something...
No. Absolutely not. Nope. I'm done. I didn't even expect we'd get 2 minutes into this video. No. I'm calling it now. No way. Good Lord. And people, you know what's crazy too is like one of the weirdest parts about the Jurassic Liars dude is like there are people in their comment section that like are like, yeah, man, no, yeah, I've been doing my calculations too, and I'm right there with you, brother, right there with you. I agree. And you're like, with what? What could you possibly mean? Ooh. Well, hello. Yeah, we're done with Jurassic. Why didn't that read? That's ridiculous. All right, here, hang on. Let's get back over to this real quick. The what I have next is gonna make you fucking shit your pants laughing. This is probably one of my favorite videos I've found in a while. Okay. Mad Evil Genius had a couple clients like this. They are the most fun. Young at Heart Mind, could you do a show regarding colloidal silver? Have a neighbor who consistently tells me it cured her various ailments. I should do a video about colloidal silver. That's not a bad idea. One Canuck says, your body should never follow your brain. I've followed your brain and seen stuff that haunts me. Bloody due to the vacuum cleaner. Oh, yeah, I remember that night. We watched some weird stuff that night. Rebecca Dank says, love you and Mems fam. Cheers to you. On Cecilia, thank you very much. Cheesy Chan. Listening while cleaning, I feel like I'm scrubbing away the filth from the video as I go.
Can't do too much this team around, but this is the perfect day and time for this. Currently passing my second stone this year and low-key wanna die, lol.
Oh no!
Happy stream.
Oh, fuck.
Other planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
I can't tell which one I like better right now. The Neil Breen quote. Those are so great. I like that they're different. It makes me really happy. Totally understandable. Sorry you gotta pass another fucking stone 2 in a year. Fuck that. Ugh. Not into it. Oh my god. Much love from Australia. Thank you very much, Cheesy Chan. Lemming says, damn it, Jeff, why do you always do this when I'm at work? Also, when are we doing VR? I'm a big VR enthusiast. I love virtual reality. I'm big on it. Like, listen, I'm big on the VR. I got like a 3-sensor room scale Oculus setup. If anybody ever wants to play some virtual reality games with me, you hit me up. You hit me up immediately. Like, I'm all about it. I got all the popular games on Steam and on the Oculus and all that kind of stuff. We'll play, and I'll kick your ass at Pavlov VR. I will, actually. I'm really good. Goddess 18, hey Jeff, can't do too much. Oh no, I saw the yeah.
Other planets
sorry about that.
In the solar system are doing very well.
Gag the Space Tep here. I walk in on Elvis is the Antichrist. This is gonna be one hell of a roundup, ain't it? Oh, it's about to get way weirder too. And we'll catch up with the rest in just a minute. I want to get going, because this next one, this is something special.
Well, did you hear the news about Wendy Williams?
Nope.
She joined that special club that Michelle Obama's a part of. You might have remembered some of my old videos about Michael. Apparently, Wendy Williams has joined the club.
Oh, that's right. This dude thinks Michelle Obama is actually Michael Obama. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay.
A secret special club. I'll let this guy here tell you the details, all right?
But, you know, nobody ever gets mad at Wendy for saying anything.
Because Wendy is a black gay man, and we can say whatever we want. Gay man. She's a black gay man.
Look at his face. Look at his face. She is a black gay man. And, of course, he pulls back the head like that, which means this is 100% the truth, folks. Okay, so you can tell he very much clearly believes that. Now, I did a number of videos back, I don't know, 2 years ago about Michelle being a man. You might have...
So I think we've only ever watched this guy. His name is God Rules. We've only ever watched this guy on the Roundup once before. And I don't know why. Because this dude is great. This dude is amazing. You gotta see this video. It's so incredible.
You might have seen a couple of those videos. I actually had to take them down, unfortunately, but I'm gonna play a clip here of one of them. This one was pretty popular. Let me play this really quick here.
This is for the people who be reaching hard for information that's not there just to create a reason to bash the first lady. Now, I feel disrespected, not just because I'm here to put an end to all these stupid claims and then we want to debt all of that shit.
Okay, let's see you debunk. Oh, that's nice to say, bro. At any rate,
I don't know why he decided to play that. I don't know what he was trying to make as a point in that video. Like, you can't take this level? You can't take this level? Yes, you can. You think this is bad? We're getting way worse than this tonight. Oh my god, buckle the fuck in. You think this is bad? You need to start drinking right now, because, man, we are going crazy. Keep in mind, this motherfucker has 345,000 goddamn subscribers. People come from all over the place to listen to this fucking dude talk. And this is the quality of shit that he's putting out. Holy fuck. But just wait. We're getting to something real special.
I did a video about Michelle and all the evidence for her, and there's actually some very interesting evidence. Matter of fact, there's one video that came out later, by the way. This video came out later, and it was like totally obvious proof. And actually not very many people saw it, so maybe I show that really quick. It was like really ridiculous proof. I think it's this one here. I got it on my computer fast. This is an older video of mine. Where is this? I'll find it here.
Inquiring minds.
Yeah. Here we go. This is it. Check this out. Check out this. Check this out. Check it out. Look, folks. Look at that. Look. Come on, man. You got to tell me that's not real. You saw it. You just saw it there. That is 100% evidence, man. That's the biggest evidence I've seen yet. And nobody's seen that, by the way. Hardly nobody. Check this out. This is Michelle joining the club, all right? And then we're going to go over Wendy Williams as well. She now is part of the club as well. I got to show you this again. This is too much, man. It's right where are we at? Oh, here we go. Okay, I got to show you this. Just look, check this out. Check it out.
Other planets that I've created.
You know there's something there. You see it. Now,
I didn't see shit. I did not see shit. I didn't see anything. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, look, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna like make any condemnations of this guy. Actually, yes, I am. This is the face of a man who very, very calmly and intently stares at the crotches of famous women in videos frame by frame, hoping to see penis. Because let's be honest with ourselves here. Like, somebody who does this kind of thing, people who do transvestigation thing, they can claim that, like, oh, this is wrong and it's bad and it's evil and oh, we're not, this is the wrong thing. But these people want to find the dick. They want to find the dick. They want to. It gives them a feeling of validation. This is probably the biggest thrill this motherfucker gets in his life at all. is randomly seeing what he thinks might be possibly hidden penis inside of the pants of the tasteful pantsuit of some famous woman. This is probably the biggest thrill this motherfucker gets. I'm just saying, man.
They didn't expect that. Okay, they weren't prepared for that. All right, that is Michelle coming out, and of course.
All right, so he rambles and raves. I haven't actually seen much further than this, but eventually he does put up a picture of Wendy. I want to see what he says about it real quick.
Really? Look at this. Check this out. I mean, look at this. I mean, this image really kind of tells you a lot. She literally has no hips. Well, yeah, she's got something up there, but she has no hips, man. And it does look like there could be something there. You know? I mean, really, it does. Look at that. Look at that. There's no hips. 0.
345,000 subscribers. There could be a dick in there. Wow.
I never even noticed that. And
guys,
it does
there
look
could
like
be a
little
dick
bit,
in there.
Something sticking out there.
Oh, man.
Wow, I never even noticed. This is curious. Can you show any lower sections? Come on, man. It's all upper. Of course, it's all upper. Well, we got one there, and that one looks... This is the first image I clicked on, and it's very, very... it looks like it's kind of obvious. It really does, actually, the more I look at the picture there. Okay, so let's see if we can find some other pictures where she's not...
Let's not. Let's just say no. Let's just, you know what? Let's just let that one slide. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. That one got me a bit disheveled. I don't know about you. Transvestigations, man. It's always a guaranteed win. It's always something interesting. Where are we at? Brainwash says pelvis is the Antichrist and it usually has a peepee in it. Now seriously, if Elvis is the Antichrist and he's dead, problem solved. I mean, one would think so, yes. Catharsis says, I really get to catch the Wingnut Roundup and the Saints since I've been doing 50-hour work weeks regularly and attending school again. Hope all is well. Also, praise be the Earth Mother. Earth Mother. Trevor Gawthorne says, what have I missed? So much. But the best is yet to come. We're ramping up. That's the whole thing. This is clown shoes. We're ramping up. Oh, we're going places. Rebecca Dank says, hey, Jeff, do you think natural medicines can help with relatively minor ailments? Of course, nothing major, but things like coughs, colds, etc. Well, that's the whole thing. Like, okay. It's like Tim Minchin says, we do have medicines that are derived from natural remedies. Aspirin was discovered by brewing tea from the bark of a willow tree. That's where we got the biochemical properties from it. Now, if it makes you feel good to feel like it's more natural, but you're still getting the same biochemical component, well, you probably live in a country where you have the ability to do so, in which case, do whatever you want. Fucking whatever. It's fine. As long as there's something of substance behind it, that's fine. But the problem still comes down to not necessarily the biochemical component of it. It's the politics behind
Other
it.
planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Which is inevitably always the problem that we run into. I hate talking politics, which is funny because I got stuck talking politics for like a year of my life. But I have to accept that there's always going to be inextricably linked politics to science. And so navigating these things is really difficult. And so when you talk about things like natural remedies, that's what you're trying to navigate. So just make sure that your perspective is aligned with empiricism, and you're fine. Steph K says, excited to be in your neck of the woods this weekend. First conference of grad school happening in Portland. Glad I could catch this. I wish I knew I'm going to be up in Seattle for the weekend, so unfortunately I'll miss ya, but maybe next time. Thank you very much, Morgan Scott and Kenny Tatum. Appreciate you. Mouse says, here's $3 for making me giggle like a silly bitch. Tell Jess to clean her room and quit smoking. Love you, buddy. Who's Jess? And Casho Gladio says, best is yet to come. I don't think anything will ever top Angry MGTOW, not even Jilly Juice. That was pretty good, wasn't it? That was fun. I don't know, man. In the grand scheme of things, when it comes to like weird streams and beefs that I've had with people, I still think my hacker Chris has a special place in my heart, because I actually really care about that dude, but I haven't heard from him in like forever. I hope he's good. Chris, if you're out there, my hacker friend, my stalker, which you don't stalk me anymore, and that's good. I hope you're doing well, buddy, and I miss you. Write me sometime. Let's go. All right, everybody. This is the part of the stream where everybody has to participate. We all have to participate. This one's going to be a lot easier than we have done months before, but I enjoy it quite a bit. We're gonna learn from Motivational Doc. He obviously knows what he's talking about because he's got 2.2 million subscribers.
Welcome everyone, Dr. Mandela here. Today I'd like to share some exercises to help you get rid of that double chin.
That's right. Every single person out there watching this right now, live, has to do this. I'm going to do it, and you have to do it. And if you don't, if one person out there watching this live doesn't fucking do this, the stream will end. I don't control that. It's out of my fucking hands. We all have to do this at the same time. And you, watching it in the future, if you don't do it when you're watching this right now, then the replay of this will stop. And you won't get to finish the roundup. So everybody has to do it. We all have to be on the same page. Otherwise, everything stops.
But there's one muscle that we have to focus with. It's called the platysma muscle.
I don't want to brag. I got a really hot platysma.
That's the muscle that pulls down in the lower jaw, the mandible.
Ladies love it.
The mouth.
Love it.
It pulls
Dudes
the
like it too.
corners of the lips out to the side and down, which forms a frown. So when this platysma muscle continues to weaken, we get this sagging appearance, wrinkles. So we need to strengthen this weakened muscle. We all have heard that what we don't use, we lose. And that goes along with the muscles of the face as well. So we're gonna flow right through these exercises so we can get rid of this saggy or double chin. Understanding the anatomy of this.
I like how intense he is, you know? Like when he says double chin, he doesn't say just double chin, he says double chin. Like he's daring you to swing on him like, oh, it's aggressive.
Muscle
I like it.
Is the key. And the main function is to allow us to frown.
That's right. That's right. That's how I got my wife. People are like, what is that? What is that hot chick doing with such a zero? Hot platysma action, baby. She took one look at this muscle group right here. She's like, fill me full of your evil seed.
So we're going to frown 10 times. When we frown, we're going to come back to our neutral position and frown again.
Oh, okay.
This is what it will look like. And take your fingers, put it underneath your neck.
Okay.
In this exercise, as well as all of them, and you'll feel that muscle contract while frowning.
You gotta do it? You better do it. If you don't do it, then this whole shit just is for nothing. We all gotta, let's do it. Let's do it.
So make sure you do 10 of those.
Okay.
Now let's jut our chin forward 10 times while we feel that muscle contract.
Let's see in profile.
We'll do that 10 times, and now we'll look up to the ceiling, extending our head backwards, jutting our chin forward up to the sky.
Okay.
10 times.
10 times. 10 times. Are you fucking doing it or what?
Excellent. Now we'll keep our chin in this position, jutting our chin forward and holding it in that position during the whole exercise.
Okay.
As we'll do 5 half rotations to the left.
You can feel it? You guys feel it?
5 half rotations to the right. I will demonstrate them both.
You guys feel this shit? Okay, good.
And while doing it, you'll feel the muscles on the other side contract. You can actually do up to 10 of those if you like, and you'll do 5 on the other side. Good. And you'll feel the muscles contract as you continue to jut in that direction. Excellent. Now we'll take our tongue and push it upwards against our hard palate, but we'll push it firmly. We should feel those muscles really contract in the front of our neck. And while we...
Hang on, I just need to rest my face for just a second. We're almost done. And then we're gonna move on. But also, I really gotta point out, and Memory is cracking up in the other room. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. But when we do this, I feel like I look like Robert Zadar. If you don't know who Robert Zadar is, I want you to, and you're watching this in future, I want you to pause right now. Go to Google, image search, look for Robert Zadar, Z-D-A-R, and then pause it right now. And then after they look at it, they'll come back and I'll be like this. And I'll be like, wow, he actually does look a lot like that. It's totally true. Yeah, for sure. All right, anyway.
We push it up against the hard palate. We'll hold it there about 2 to 3 seconds and then relax it. And we'll do 10 repetitions of those.
Okay,
like
let's do it. What is he doing?
What's your problem?
I was trying to follow along with it.
You should really feel those muscles contract. And the final...
trying to do it, and it fucking...
Wait, come here, tell me that. I love the shirt that you chose to wear, knowing that you're gonna have to like help me with my So tell them what you just told me.
I was trying to do the this thing. and in the process of coming back to neutral to start over and go the other direction, I looked at the screen and I just see you, and you like looked like Adam from Your Movie Sucks, just so great. So great.
I'm about to take a pee break, but I'm gonna catch up for a second and then I'll call you in.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a special video just for you to watch too.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah. It's not a nice one either. I'm going to actually torture her a little bit this time. Anyway, thank God that everybody watching live did the exercise, because we're still live, everybody. We're still live. Round of applause for everybody. Round of applause. Wonderful. Wonderful. I am so fucking proud of you guys. One and all, we did it together. And we're moving the double chin without surgery. Fuck me. Fuck me. Thank God for people like whatever the fuck that dude's name is. That I always forget because I don't care. Sounds so mean. All right. Morgan Scott, thank you very much. Says, I'm already drinking. How drunk you want me? Drunk as you want to be. Kenny Tatum, thank you very much. I think I already read those. Oh, Trevor Gawthorne says, can we have a whole anti-vaxxer special for the roundup? Maybe next month? It might be nice to do like an anti-vaxxer specific one. Yeah, round of applause for all of you guys for doing the neck exercises. I know a couple of you in the chatters being like, I didn't do it, but you did. You did. Shut up. You're not that cool. Come on. We're all a bunch of dorks. YFND, hey Jeff, first time catching a stream live. Just wanted to say I'm a big fan of your work and you're awesome. You're awesome too, and thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy what I do. All right. I'm the Punk Dora Explorer. Swipe or no swiping. You did as good as you physically could. That's all that is necessary. You want the dog? Memory, I need you. Stella, come here. Come here. Oopa. Oopa. Oh, hello. Hello. Don't be camera shy. Hello. The whole world wants to see you. You're old. and you're crotchety, and you eat the cat's food, but you're a very good dog. You're a very good dog. She is very old. Very, very old. Cranky ass bitch. But you're a good girl. All right.
You're a good girl. Who's a good doggy?
All right, I'm going to put memory on here, and I'm going to transparememory, whatever. It's fine. Shivambu! And then all you have to do is hit the space bar, and you can watch this video while I go pee.
Okay. I'm gonna put some balls in my mouth too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the balls.
I do have. I have balls that are going in my mouth. These it is not sponsored, but these are buzz balls. And also my text message tone is Owen Wilson saying "wow." So if you see or hear Owen Wilson saying that, that's my phone. I'm getting a text message. Now, how the fuck do I? Is that how I do this? Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. I gotta catch up with y'all. I'm gonna do this. And cool. Let's do it. Oh, what? Why? Husband? Why would you give me, like, blood things? I don't want to look at blood things.
I will bring forth heaven on earth and release everyone from bondage.
Oh, I see. I see now. He will release us from bondage. What if we don't want to be released from bondage, eh? Maybe we don't want to be released from bondage. Why is he putting his blood on his necklace? Wow. Yes, Mike, you can text me anytime and make the... Why? How is putting your bloody knuckle on your necklace gonna release the world from bondage?
Just wait. It gets better.
Is he gonna suck on it? Like, why is he rubbing it in his chest hair? Oh, babe.
Just wait.
Rub it on the concrete. Let's...
Make sure you gotta get the dirt. Gotta get the dirt in real deep. Right down to the bone. Right down to the bone. Grounding is for pussies, man. You gotta pack the actual earth inside your body.
I worship you all.
Please stop. I can only get so hard.
Oh, God. Oh, everybody knows I'm a Minecraft nerd now. Man.
Yeah, he is. Totally plays Minecraft.
Thank you for being a friend.
Traveling down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew.
Love you.
You would see the biggest gift would be from me.
And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. All right.
Wait, cheers. Cheers me. Cheers
Oh,
me.
cheers. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Hang on.
Because I don't want to have to go in the living room and hear myself.
Wow. All right, get out of here.
I love you.
Love you too. Minecraft is great. It is great. Don't bully me. Don't fucking bully me. Isn't she great? Mems is great. She's wonderful. There's a reason why I played that video, and I made her watch it. That was from a guy named Pranic Prince. Now, usually I would not play a video from somebody that only has 227 subscribers. But the thing is, I don't know if you guys recognize that guy, but he's been on the roundup before. Curious if anybody in the chat actually remembers seeing that guy in the past. Kind of curious. Let's see. The Cat Cadaver, money for memes. Buy yourself some Beyond Meat. By the way, that shit is really good. Really, really good. I'm not like hardcore into like vegetarianism or veganism or anything like that, but I like the idea of you know, science expanding, and eventually maybe someday I can have delicious meat without something having to die for it. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if Beyond Meat quite does it yet, but it's pretty good. If you're curious about that kind of stuff, like that's a pretty good place to start, actually. Was he the brain eater? That was not the brain eater. Nick Ramos in the chat, actually. Shout out to Nick Ramos. Yeah, he nailed it. He knows that guy. He remembers who Pranic Prince is. Meeb says, hi, Mems. Also, got excited thinking you had little alcohol balls like Orbeez alcohol balls. That'd be great. That would be really great, wouldn't it? Holy shit. Just munch them like candy and they get you fucked up. Slayer. Hey, Jeff, I want to say thanks. I love your videos. This is the first live I caught. I'm stuck in my house all day because of my mom's MS. Well, I hope your mom feels better, and I hope that I can be entertaining for you guys. I hope for the best, and thank you so much. Appreciate you. Christian Halverson, I was in the shower and had you on speaker, but couldn't hear you proper, so I just danced in the shower a bit, waving my hands up. I did my best. I support this. I listen to YouTube in the shower all the fucking time. Mad Evil Genius says, hi, Jeff. I got rejected from Bachelor Psychology. However, I've been selected to do entry exams for Diploma Nursing to qualify for said Bachelor. That's great. That's awesome. There's nothing wrong with getting a little bit better prepared, too, before you jump into something that you want to do and do it right, you know? All right. She's been absent from the roundup for a little bit. I want you guys to guess who's coming up next. Who's coming up next? Always by popular demand. Always everybody wants to see a video from her. And usually I don't fucking do it because, my God, it's hard to find a good point inside one of those god-awful long fucking videos. But I found one. And I'm wondering if you guys can guess who it is. And I'm actually kind of worried I might run out of wine. Oh, no. Oh my God. I think the chat might know who it is. Oh my God. I think the chat might know exactly who it is. What possibly could the she-bitch, the bane of my existence, my fucking straight-up nemesis possibly have said that would make me put her in the roundup? A message to Greta Thunberg, all activists in the world. I'm so happy this happened. I'm very happy this happened. Because I gotta be honest with you guys. Here's the thing. I know everybody always wants...
Hey, Jeff, I'm a Minecraft nerd, too.
Yeah?
Here's $10 for memory because she shared it with everyone.
Aw, that's really sweet. I appreciate that. That's super, super sweet. The clock is still there, by the way. Thank you so much, Amanda Jones. You're an absolute sweetheart. I appreciate you. So a little bit of backstory for those who might not always be caught up, because there are some people who've never heard the roundup before, or new to the channel. Me and Jillian have an interesting kind of relationship. If I make a video on her, my channel does exceptionally fucking well. But I don't want to flood it, and there's a lot more important things that I want to make videos on. But my God, she's just such the perfect fucking wingnut, and she and I make quite a pair. So I just try and be very tactical about how I address Jillian. She has to say something really fucking nutty or interesting or weird. Otherwise, I just kind of give her a pass. And this gets weird. This gets Jillian weird. Really weird Jillian stuff. So let's do it.
This is that and all this stuff.
Oh, just for a little bit of backup. She's gonna be finishing up saying a bunch of shit. Like, I skipped a little bit forward. She's talking about how she doesn't like anti-vaxxers, actually. But she's got a weird idea of why she's pro-vaccine, and it makes no sense. So if there's a little bit of that, whatever. This is just a lead into her talking about Greta. And real quick, for people who are asking, what do I think about Greta? I like her message, but I know how vile the internet can get. I know how vile, like, putting people on pedestals can get, and how vicious and nasty it can get. I really, really am not cool with people putting children on this stage, on these platforms, especially politics. I'm not in favor of it. I feel bad that she has to be exposed to that kind of thing. But I like her message. I like her message, and I like her fucking cojones. But I still, like, I know how much of a hard time I've had on the internet, and, like, being a kid. Ugh. You know what I mean? So, all right. Anyway, let's do Jilly.
And so yes, all this cancer, disease, and chronic illness, the viruses that have been in our society, been around for centuries. We're reaching a tipping point because weak people are coming down with major cancer, disease, and chronic illness, and they are not strengthening their bodies. They're pushing the vaccine campaign because they have to, because there's weak bodies out there, but people are going to perish regardless because they have weak bodies. And so yesterday I was...
Hey Jeff, first time catching you live. Listening while playing Minecraft. Much love from Tasmania.
Ooh, Tasmania? What? Cool, man. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I've always wanted to visit Tasmania. That'd be cool as fuck. Enjoy your Minecraft and enjoy the roundup. Thank you very much, buddy.
I was responding to the whole Greta Thunberg. And I didn't know that she actually is on the spectrum. I did not know that she had Asperger's or has Asperger's.
She does.
Though I can kind of see a little bit now because she's very intense. And at this point, with all of the viruses on weak bodies, because we have figured out that every generation, when they keep reproducing on traumatized bodies, the children come out more and more full of issues. Okay, that's why you're seeing the rise of autism. That's why you're seeing the rise of all the different childhood cancers, because the parents have not fixed the weaknesses from generations ago. And they are now procreating on bodies that are highly, highly pathogenic.
Love your content. First time in a long time being able to catch the roundup and am listening to it as background sound while writing a developmental psychology essay. Sending some good vibes from my balls. Love y'all.
I love you too. That's very sweet of you. That's really very sweet of you. And you know what? Let me tell you something, Squid. That was some really good timing because I was about to get real fucking mad. Holy shit. What the fuck Jillian just said? Did you guys fucking notice that? Did you grasp what she was saying? It's all because the parents weren't doing the J juice, they weren't doing the Jilly juice to resolve all these fucking problems, and because people aren't resolving their problems, that's why there's the increase in the rise in autism, of course. Well, I mean, developmental psychology essay. This is some good material right there, man.
And then it translates into the child and then also into the behaviors of the child. And so now we have high functioning autistic people who may seem who have extreme views. And we're seeing that manifest all over the internet. And so when I wrote that post today, going like, oh my God, the radicalization of using people with Asperger's to push an agenda, that's exploiting somebody that has a weakness I mean, I don't even know how you would, like, it's exploiting, child endangerment. I mean, there are so many things that I could say.
What about
other planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well?
What about exploiting somebody who's afraid for their health and they want to make sure they live longer for their family, exploiting them, or somebody who's terminally ill, exploiting them? Does that disturb you? Does that disgust you? Or does it only count, Jillian, when they're a child with autism or autism spectrum disorder, Asperger's, etc., etc. Is that when you give somebody compassion? Not necessarily when they might be like minutes away from stroke, because we know you're not very compassionate about that, are we? I'm trying not to get too angry, but like I'm really close to getting really angry at Jillian again. It's just inhuman shit.
However, this girl has a message that can fit in every single activist's hue and cry about society. And I also will have the same.
Oh, dude, and straight up, honestly, like, legit, I see you in the chat, Jillian, describing some of your children or your siblings or your relatives or your friends as having a weakness. The thing is, like, you can have whatever perspective you want when it comes to the autism spectrum. Some people view it a certain way, some people view it another way, but really, honestly, it's the people who have had this touch their lives that get to determine how they feel about it. And Jillian just arbitrarily spouting off that she perceives it in a certain way is, to be honest, fucking disgusting. It's dispassionate, and it's kind of fucking inhuman. It speaks to the vast arrogance that this woman exhibits on a daily basis. Like, I arbitrarily have decreed that just because your child may have a spectrum disorder or dysfunction, however you want to frame it, they have a weakness. How compassionate, Saint Jillian. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Like, we're gonna give Jillian just a couple of more seconds. I don't want to dwell on this, or she's just gonna piss me off.
Message. I mean, we all can take these girls' words right out of her mouth and apply it to all of our stuff. And this is the message she's sending. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction. And all you can tell me is, and all you can tell or talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you? She's not wrong, but it's not about the external.
Literally quoting her speech. Literally quoting her speech. Okay.
Ecosystem. But she's not wrong. Okay? All the anti-vaxxers have the same message. People are dying. All the pro-vaxxers have the same message. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. The anti-GMO crowd has the same message. The pro-GMO crowd has the same message. The anti-chemtrails crowd has the same message. The anti-5G crowd has the same message. The anti-war crowd has the same message. The allopathic and the holistic message or medicine has the same message. Okay? So why do you think there's a common theme? Why do you think there's a common theme?
Tell us, Jillian.
Because everyone that is worried about all these different things has an imbalance in their body that's being projected out and laying blame on anything that they think is a direct correlation to their cancer, disease, and chronic illness. Okay? And in order to get the spirit and the mind aligned with the changing universe,
that I've created
the body has to be dealt with first.
Because they're not doing the J juice. That's why. Bet that dog is forced to drink the juice? What, sugar in the back there? Yeah. No, she makes the fucking dog drink the Jilly juice. Of course she does. Of course she does. Of course. Poor fucking sugar. What a sweet, sweet doggy. Yeah, no, it all comes down yet again. And that's the thing. That's what's so frustrating about Jillian. It's actually, she can sound so compassionate. Like, she actually gets it. She understands for a moment, like, wow, okay, people are suffering, people are sick, people are trying to figure out this kind of shit, but it always is only in service, because she is a narcissist, to why people need to do the Jilly Juice. It always comes back to that. Every time. God damn you, Jillian. Alright, anyway. Shivambu! So there's a politician. I think he's a politician. He's either a politician or he's like some notable figure because he keeps showing up in all these political videos. Maybe like in the UN or something like that. I'm not really sure exactly where it is. But if you go and you search on YouTube for Shivambu and you put it in like the past month, you'll get this massive fucking list, and it's all this dude's last name. His last name is Sacred Piss. And I'm like, ugh. First of all, sorry, buddy. Second of all, could you change your name because I'm trying to find videos of people drinking pee-pee? Like, it's actually really pissing me off. It's pissing me off. I'll be here all week. So, catching up real quick. Metal Dooley, is it weird that despite all the crazy wingnuts, conspiracies, and pseudoscience bullshit, the thing that annoys me the most is that fucking clock? No, that's not weird at all. That bothers me a lot, too. I'm right there with you. Heather Moss says, I can't look away from that damn clock anymore. Thanks a lot. Meeb says, Jillian, no. IDP's Boa says, Jillian, stop. J.R. Chadwick says, Jillian's clock placement disgusts me the most. Sean says, first and foremost, I want to thank you for all the work you do. Second, I'm a junior in high school, and my parents are wingnuts, so I'm thankful for you. I thank you for the paradise you give me sometimes, but even longer, wing Nazi, gotta love them. Let's have the great stream. When your family embraces ideas that are really hard to deal with, it is very alienating. And I feel that. I vibe with that very, very much. Me and my parents had a very huge dysfunction. My parents had me when they were in their late 30s. Like about my age is when my mom got pregnant with me, which is actually pretty dangerous, especially back then in the 80s, to be in your late 30s and have a baby. So there was a massive dysfunction between them, culturally speaking. It'd been like twice their lifetime since they had been teenagers. And then they're like having a baby. So by the time I was a teenager, they just really didn't understand at all. So I understand having a dysfunction between that sort of thing. Having parents who are wingnuts, it's got to be tough too. But, and this is important, no matter how dumb your parents or your other family members might be, they're probably still pretty decent people, even if they're dumb. So just try and learn some patience, because they're invaluable, and you never know how much they actually meant to you until they're gone. I know that one very well recently. Gabriel G says, hi, Jeff. Your hair looks great today. Yes, it does. I mean, thank you very much. I'm actually really super self-conscious about my hair. I'll hide being self-conscious about it by sounding braggadocious about it, okay? That's how we'll get through this. Next up. So you guys might have heard Conspiracies by Hans. We've watched Conspiracies by Hans for a long time. He's still around. But I found something random the other day. I was looking around at Conspiracies by Hans. And I found Conspiracies by Heidi. What the fuck is that? I've been watching Conspiracies by Hans Wormhat for a long time. Apparently, Hans had a girlfriend named Heidi Wormhat. I don't know if they're still together or anything. I like to think that maybe somewhere out there, Hans and Heidi Wormhat have a little baby. Maybe its name is Hansel Wormhat. I don't know. What, Harriet Wormhat? That'd be cute. Little Harriet Wormhat, you know? She goes to a nice elementary school. It's very nice. Tortures animals, whatever. It's fine. So this is 5 signs you're a shape-shifting reptilian overlord.
Hey everyone, Heidi Wormhat. So I wanted to throw up a video today about some signs.
Throw up is the most accurate words you could have used about this video.
And traits to look for to tell whether or not you or someone you know could be a shape-shifting reptilian, because they are out there among us, you know, and we have to be prepared and know the signs to look for. And basically, we know that there are reptilians and all kinds of different human hybrids because the Bible says that the Nephilim came down and mated with the daughters of man. And, you know, this took all kinds of different forms depending on the type of, you know, Nephilim that mated with man. And we can...
Look, I don't want to sound like a prick or some chauvinist asshole or anything like that, but I've thought about this a lot over the years. So in the Bible, when they talked about the Nephilim, they're the offspring of angels and women, and they're giants. And all I can think of is, like, if they're giants and it's supposed to be the in-between of, like, a woman and an angel, are angels huge? And thus, were all of the women who fucked the angels, were they size queens? And, like, that's why this whole thing happened. Like, I don't know, man. I think I probably think about this a little bit too long. I think I probably dedicated a good solid couple of weeks of my life just to thinking about this issue. Just off and on, it probably accumulated up to a couple of weeks. Like, I think about it all the time.
You can see this, basically, in the archaeological, you know, texts and, whatever, lithographs or rock carvings or, you know, Egyptian hieroglyphs or whatever. Ancient peoples clearly recorded the human Nephilim hybrids that existed at their time. You know, this guy, for example, I mean, he's like, you know, 10 times the size of the woman that he's about to mate with. She's like the size of his forearm or something, and just this crazy looking beast creature with a huge tail.
That's hot.
So, anyway, I was watching a video by this lady who was claiming to be a draconian. That's what this is. Draconians are actually pretty closely related to reptilians. They have a lot of the same characteristics. But they do have their own, they are, you know, a distinctly different race. But the signs that she was saying to look for being a draconian were some pretty mundane things. Like, you know, having a low blood pressure.
Having a low blood pressure is... That seems kind of arbitrary, don't you think? Like, just, they've got a low blood pressure. They don't take the medicine. They're obviously draconian.
Having a high white cell count.
Other planets that I've
being
created
a lesbian
in the solar system are doing very well.
Okay.
Being, you know, stuff like that. Now, I'm not sure if all draconians have those traits, but I know that this one did. She, you know, she said she was a lesbian, all this stuff. So anyway, I do have a lot of traits of a draconian, but anyway, I think that basically, you know,
Size
what they
isn't
tell
everything
us.
you know.
It's true. Size is not everything. Sometimes it's the motion in the scale ocean. I don't know. Oh, we gotta think of a much better, like, catchphrase, but for, like, draconians, you know. It's not the size of my proto-dragonkin reptilioid dick. It's the way in which I slither. Girlfriend, I don't know. You guys gotta help me with this one. I'm not a rapper. I can't do lyricism. I don't understand how to rhyme things. I'm painfully white.
As far as Ancestry.com or 23andMe and all these DNA results, you know, they tell you you're black or you're white or you're Asian or, you know, Pacific Islander or whatever. They have all these basically fake made-up races. And what those are, I think, is basically our closest human tribal link that they're going to identify you to. They're not going to go further back in your genetic makeup to identify, you know, what type of Nephilim hybrid you could be. And obviously there are some people that are going to be more human than Nephilim hybrid, and then there are other people that are going to be more hybrid than human. There's different types of Nephilim hybrids. There's Lyrian, there's Draconian, there's Reptilian. There's all these different kinds of Nephilim human hybrid. And
honestly, this video is like it just keeps giving. This video is the generous lover of Wingnut videos. This is a great video. I'm a big fan. Holy shit. What the fuck? A pickle pay. I love that fucking name, dude. I've seen you around in many of the roundups, and I gotta be straight up honest with you. Like, every time I see your name, it makes me really happy. I'm like, a pickle paints. A pickle paints. That's just a fucking delight to say. Like, I can sit here all day and say, a pickle paints. Well, you know, I need to go out and do some errands. I need to go pick up the laundry. I need to maybe go get some groceries. I got to swing by the art supply store. I got to pick up some pickle paints. It just feels, like verbal happiness in my mouth. It's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? Why is your name so fucking good? Pickle paints. Anyway, I'm not gonna dwell on this too long. Let's move on. Fucking God. When you play Elder Scrolls for the first time, I know, right? That's great. Somebody said, I want to Phosro dominate you. Dominate me. Meeb says, don't have to read this on stream, but your hair looks awesome. And you look awesome too. I remember you said you were trying to lose weight a while back. Things are looking awesome. I appreciate that. I have been losing weight. And I've been trying to get myself a little bit more healthy, and I feel really good. I'm not ready to be like, yeah, gah, you know, or anything. It's just a thing. I'm old, and it's gonna take a while to make something out of this decrepit, ruined temple, riddled with booze and drugs from decades of abuse. But I'm confident I'll do something. I appreciate you. Morgan Scott says, sizes and everything, you know. It's true. We were trying to figure that out. Did anybody come up with a really good like catchphrase for... It's not important. A Pickle Paint says, got boyfriend watching you too. Much love, Jeff. Listen, boyfriend of Pickle Paints, your partner here has a fantastic taste in username. So you should marry them. Alexa Carmack says, girl, just be trying to get that massive angel sausage. I was not ready for this video and almost died the moment she said shape-shifting reptilian. I was cooking. Jeff, I'm suing you for damages. I always love your hair, by the way. Shut the fuck up. You're gorgeous. Oh, fucking Christ. Don't make me blush. BC Brent says, size ain't nothing. It's all about the moves. Big peen, small peen. Gotta get in the groove. Sometimes one is the way to go. Sometimes the other gives you the flow. And if neither does it, son, you got a mouth. Get busy and go down south. Very good, BC Brand. Very good. Very, very good. Ooh. Pickle Paint says, I'm Magenta Mad Hatter on Media Now. Rebrand. Heard that. Tweet at me sometime. All right. What's next? Oh fuck. Oh no. Let me kind of like skip ahead a little bit. Okay, no. You know what? We're right on track. Oh, let's just wait for this one to come in. Hang on. Just give it a second. Trust me.
Size isn't everything. It's prehensile, you know.
Mine isn't. Which is too bad. I mean, shit. That'd be great. You could, like, eat and drink and work the remote at the same time. It'd be fucking great, man. Oh, my God. Anyway. Let's have some more Mike Adams. Now, here's the thing. So, I have some sad news. For those who remember the Wingnut Roundup where we were watching some J.R.A. Essex, I believe he passed away. I'm not sure. It's not confirmed yet that he did pass away. But after making videos for 2 years talking about how he's about to die, I think he actually did finally pass away. Very sad. But in the spirit of JRASX videos, this is another Mike Adams video. It's about 32 minutes long. And what we're going to do is we're going to start it, and we're going to play until we're just kind of like, eh. And then we're going to skip randomly somewhere. I'm going to ask you guys for a time code somewhere in between the 32 minutes, and we'll see how crazy the video still is. Can Mike Adams maintain his craziness all throughout this video? That's the challenge. Let's go.
Welcome back to Oblivion Agenda. I'm your host, Mike Adams. Be sure to check out all the other episodes at oblivionagenda.com. The videos are free. And thank you for joining me. In this episode, we're talking about the requirements for human life on Earth. Just going to go through what it takes for humans to live on this planet. Kind of overview that, but get into a few details where it really matters so that you understand how these systems are being attacked to destroy human life on Earth. In fact, to destroy not just humans, but the entire biosphere as we know it. So in summary, here's what we need to survive on this planet. We've got to have sunlight, obviously, energy for plants, and warmth, and all these other things.
Oh.
Sunlight also, of course,
Is it going to read it? Why didn't it read that one? Why didn't the text-to-speech actually read that one? That's so dumb. I hate that shit. All right, boring. Skip ahead.
Well, surely all these scientists understand that they're pushing mass suicide. Why would they do that? Has humanity become some kind of bizarre suicide cult? Well, the answer, which is what this presentation is all about, is no. Humanity itself is not. I mean, the individuals in humanity are not all signed up for some kind of suicide cult, but many of them have signed up for a terraforming program to alter Earth's atmosphere, to collapse the biosphere, and they want depopulation all around the world. This is openly talked about now, but in order to achieve that, it comes down to terraforming. And this is a big point that I think is worth explaining as a tangent.
And I'm going to let him explain that there in a second. I just want to make... I want to put this a little bit more into context. So... I ripped this from his website because Mike Adams is not allowed on YouTube anymore. He's not. He got kicked off YouTube. He got kicked off Facebook. He got kicked off fucking everything. He is not allowed on any of these fucking platforms. So I took this from his website, from his own video streaming thing, just for the purposes of critique. It's very fair use. Very fair use. So because there's 0 likes and 0 dislikes, it's incidental. But this video series, and this is a series of videos that he did on his website, is all about how the Earth is being terraformed for somebody else. Now we're going to listen to a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to ask you guys for some time codes, and then we're going to skip through.
If you were some kind of mad, evil entity and you wanted to kill most humans on planet Earth, it would be a bloody mess to try to go in and, let's say, carry out some act of violence against each individual. You wouldn't, I mean, it's, even if you're an evil person or some kind of evil entity, it still takes a lot of effort to kill everybody one by one. Wouldn't it be more clever if you're evil and you can influence things to get humanity to kill itself? That's what's going on. They've convinced humanity to commit a kind of suicide via terraforming. Through the terraforming, the atmosphere is altered, the sunlight is dimmed, photosynthesis is shut down, the food webs collapse, and then you end up with mass starvation, famine, social unrest, political collapse, economic collapse, disease, and pestilence.
Now, here's what's interesting, and this is where I'm gonna. So go ahead and start. We got 32 minutes and 32 seconds. Type out a random ass time code, and I will randomly select one that you guys put in there while I talk real quick. So here's the thing, though. Mike Adams just said something really interesting, but at the same time, if you were to say, well, doesn't that make sense then that like we're trying to heat the planet up? We're trying to heat the planet up with like climate change and all these like fossil fuel industry companies that are trying to terraform the Earth by making it too hot? No, not in Mike Adams' small little fucking head, because the dude is also a political shill designed for one specific ideology, And that ideology is in the opposite direction. So in his mind, it's actually, we're trying to chill the Earth. We're trying to cool the Earth down. Despite global rising temperatures that we've been observing for decades now. I saw 1546, and that's what we're going to do. All right, guys. Right here. Let's see if it's still crazy this far into the video. Let's see.
Equatorial regions of Africa, for example. If you're going to think about an exobiological species that lives on a planet that has relatively little sunlight, they would have to have not only large eyes, but also very pale skin in order to absorb ultraviolet radiation. In addition, they would have no head hair, because head hair on Earth is actually used to protect yourself from radiation from the sun. So the reason we have hair, well, I mean, there are some anthropological, behavioral science reasons as well, but the primary reason is simply to protect your bald head from excessive sunlight radiation. Well, if you live on a planet that's relatively dim in terms of sunlight, you don't need hair to protect your head. Now, in addition, we've talked about how lower density altitude or lower atmospheric concentration of oxygen very likely implies a smaller planet with less gravity. Remember, gravity creates atmospheric pressure.
Hang on, asshole! How in the fuck is the planet gonna shrink? Just because the atmospheric density goes down, you think that's gonna shrink the planet? How's the planet gonna shrink? Is the planet gonna lose some mass? How? Do you even understand what the fuck gravity is, you fucking idiot? What the fuck? How? How?
Sure. So if you have less atmospheric pressure of oxygen, i.e. less density altitude or oxygen saturation at a given pressure, then you can infer that this is a smaller planet with less gravity. Remember, Mars has 38% of
Earth's gonna go on a diet.
It varies across the terrain a little bit, but roughly it's 38% averaged out.
Look, the planet's gonna do what I've been doing, and it's gonna switch to White Claws instead of like full-bodied IPAs. Okay, the planet's gonna go on some White Claws. It's gonna lose a bit of its density, a little bit of its mass. Gravity's gonna go down, and everybody's gonna grow taller and lankier and inexplicably turn gray. And we don't need our hair to protect us from the UV rays. That's not why we have hair. Fuck, man. Oh my god. This is so dumb. This is so magnificently fucking stupid. My god. Mike. Mike. $30 more seconds. 30 more seconds.
The end goal of this is not being driven by humans. If humans wanted to create utopia for Earth, they would really work hard to create a planet or to support the planet as it is now, because it's naturally compatible with Homo sapiens and human beings the way we are today. You wouldn't want to drastically alter the atmospheric concentration of oxygen. You wouldn't want to eliminate carbon dioxide because it's part of our ecosystem. It's part of our food web. You wouldn't want to dim the sun because we need sun to thrive in the way that we are built. For example, again, pale skin, vitamin D synthesis to prevent cancer and keep you alive and functioning. You need sunlight to function. If you don't have sunlight, you die. I mean, if you live in a dark room with no sunlight, you won't last very long. You'll be vitamin D deficient. You'll have rickets. You'll perish very quick.
Ricky? All right, I'm done. Fuck you, Mike Adams. This dude's you know what? Mike Adams is the most perfect example of what happens when you take somebody who is too insane to exist in casual society, in like consensual society, and give him way too much fucking money. That's Mike Adams. That's what happens. I just cannot even. The Horses says everything hurts at 100 miles per hour. That's true. Alex McPhee says, not sure what kind of acid these people are on, but I don't want any. Much love from Ontario. Much love to you, my friend. Meep says, does text-to-speech only register USD? No, it should register anything over... Well, it should register everything over $10 USD. But it should trigger non-USD as well. But I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird. Kareem Ali says, Jeff, love your content, brother. Well, thank you. I'm happy you're here. Shannon Q says, I hate you for showing me this. Why? You signed up for this. S.E. Chilkute, I got kicked off Facebook. That sucks. That's too bad. Christian Halverson says, 10.25. Let me see. You know what? You paid money. Fuck it. And Night Sun says, the septic tank cult jelly juice, please continue. Okay, let's give 30 seconds to Mike here at 10 minutes and 25 seconds.
Survive a 3-year winter. You know, you'd have to plan your food supplies. You'd have to really stock up. You'd have to be a survivor. You'd have to build tools. You'd have to be able to manipulate your environment in very clever ways. And this is what this species that we're talking about would have had to do to survive a planet that exhibits the properties that are the end goals of current terraforming of planet Earth. And interestingly, one Mars year is 687 Earth days.
He's just going off about some math shit. All right, we're gonna move on. This is a really fucked up video. And I'm only gonna show you like the parts that are actually kind of interesting, and then we're gonna quickly talk about it real fast because this is really fucking strange.
What's up, guys? Josh Mason from the Detail.
Oh god, that had to have been loud. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Mike Adams stuff is super low. So I had to crank that up. My bad. I apologize for your ears. This is Detox Dude. And like Mems is saying, Streamlabs are very appreciated. I love you guys for it. But Google does take 30% of every Streamlab. Or of every super chat. Streamlabs does not take 30%. So just tossing that out there for you guys.
Detox Dude's here, about to get procaine injected into my back and tonsils.
This is really fucked up. This is really fucked up.
Today we're going to be doing some prolotherapy injections to your SI joint.
Dr. Josh Donaldson. I'm gonna let him talk for a minute, and then we're gonna talk about this guy.
With the Dextrose Solution, and probably a little bit of neural therapy for your tonsils.
What is prolo injections? What is that?
Yeah, it's a mixture of procaine, dextrose, and usually B vitamins, sometimes some other nutrients. And
dextrose is sugar. It's basically a type of sugar. B vitamins. This is all going to be in an injection. Okay.
It's aimed at helping stimulate new fibroblast production and collagen synthesis in soft tissue, connective tissue, ligaments, tendons, cartilage.
Other planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
So forth.
And from my understanding, it inflames the area, and then the immune system comes and works harder in that area.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the dextrose that acts as the irritant, kind of like stimulating a local inflammatory reaction, which kind of triggers the immune system to kick in. In a sense, it's kind of like a pseudo mimicking of like re-injuring the area to bring the necessary attention to that area.
Okay. I need to make a point here, and this is actually a very important point. I've been streaming now for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I've got a fuck ton of wine and hard seltzers in me, and I am a bit blitzed. A bit, but enough that I'll be able to finish the show. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. But I definitely am in some ways inebriated, and I, without even trying, can tell you exactly why that is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. What the fuck? This guy wants to inject this man in his spine with sugar molecules and B vitamins. And the idea that he's trying to sell you on is that what you want to do is you want to take a big old fuck off syringe full of sugar and you want to inject it into your spine. Into your fucking spine. Inject this into your spine so it pisses off your body. It pisses off your body, and your body's like, oh, there's something wrong over there. And it sends your fucking immune system go and attack it. To do what? To do what? What is this supposed to do? How is this supposed to help you? Because in some weird way you think that at this certain spot in your fucking spine is relative to the things that are wrong with you? So if you just piss off that part of your spine, then your body will go over and try and fucking fix it? How does this make any sense? This doesn't make any fucking sense at all. This is the dumbest thing in the world. Look, before I explain why this is so fucked up, I want you guys to see this guy fucking inject this dude in his spine. In his fucking spine. Watch this shit.
Breathe.
He's putting a needle in his spine. In his fucking spine.
Really
Why is
drunk,
this?
but still too sober.
Really drunk, but still too sober? Story of my life, man. Story of my fucking life. He just said, why does it hurt so bad? I don't know. Maybe because it's your fucking spine! Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm fucking losing my mind here. This shit is driving me crazy.
It needs it, that's why.
Really?
Yeah.
Because your body needs it. That's why it hurts so bad. Because your body needs it. That's why it hurts. That's why me jabbing a fucking big old needle in your fucking spinal column hurts. It's because your body needs all these vitamins.
When it's tight, it's more
Other
painful.
planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Wanna hear the voice say Shivambu?
Shivambu. That was great.
Other planets that I've
I want it to play again.
system are doing very well.
Wanna hear the voice say Shivambu?
Shivambu. Shivambu. Shivambu.
Well, if it's not necessarily tight, if it's loose or damaged or become...
All right. Now, I'm sure you all know exactly what I think of the detox dude. But just in case, if you're watching this in the future, detox dude, I want you to know from the very core of my being, you're a fucking idiot. And the reason why I say that is because if we go over and we look at this fucking guy, this fucking dude right here with the goddamn needle. Well, let's see. Dr. Josh Donaldson began his educational career at the University of Oregon, where he obtained a bachelor's in sports medicine and biology. He then worked in the field of physical therapy and fitness training, was a physical therapist. Oh, that's fascinating. Several years before obtaining his doctorate from the National College of Naturopathic Medicine. Naturopathic medicine. Naturopathic medicine. Not a fucking doctor. Not a fucking doctor. ND stands for not doctor. Not doctor. Not a fucking doctor. Some wingnut fucking idiot who paid way too much goddamn money to go to some woo-woo bullshit college up in Portland fucking Oregon and says, oh no, you know what? Now you can inject people in their fucking spine with a bunch of unproven bullshit and you can call yourself a fucking doctor. Why? Because you spent the money. Go forth and scam people. Now, the whole thing about this is, I can't even get that mad at Dr. Josh Donaldson because the dude's just running his grift, man. That's his business. He's just running his grift. Now, the real fucking asshole in here is the detox dude, who's such a fucking idiot that he thinks this dude is a doctor. And then, because he's such a brainlet piece of shit, he's like, hey, I'm gonna make a fucking YouTube video and spam it out to the tens of thousands of people who watch me and be like, this is a great idea, guys. Go to an unproven guy who's not a fucking doctor and get a bunch of chemicals injected in your spine. What a fucking great idea is that? Holy shit! What the fuck is wrong with people? My fucking God, man. Like, I try so hard to try and find some compassion for people like this. Like, I don't want to be a prick. I don't want to be an asshole who just shits all over everybody indiscriminately. I want there to be a reason why I think you're a fucking idiot. And unfortunately, people like this dumb shit serve it up on a fucking platter. Ow, it hurts. Of course it hurts. Some dude who's not a doctor is injecting shit in your fucking spine! Anyway. I'm good. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm fine. Shivambu. I got really mad there. I haven't been that mad in a while. I didn't think it was gonna piss me off that bad. I watched this video like 2 days ago, and it made me pretty pissed. But like, the more like I'm watching it live with you guys now, and like I'm in my brain while I'm talking about it, I'm like thinking about the ramifications of somebody who's just really lost and confused, and they don't really know a whole lot. They don't know how to like pick up what might be harmful pseudoscience or what might not be harmful pseudoscience. Just a normal person, a person who's very busy in their lives, and they don't have the time to figure out if this is good or bad. This might be something that could hurt them or not. And then they find some dude like this guy, and he's just got a very trustable face. And then they go to and let some fucking jackass inject them in their spine. It just makes me fucking mad, man. Makes me so mad. Fuck, that shit pisses me off. I get crazy. We out here wilding. Okay, alright. It's wild shit, dude. Okay. We got 35 minutes left on the roundup. If we go late, we go late. Not a big deal. But I think we're actually pretty much on track. We're doing pretty good. We got 4 videos left. 4 videos left. And they're fucking doozies. I'm gonna read a couple of the super chats here real quick, and then I think I'm gonna see if Mems will sit in for a second because I gotta pee again. I think me getting that pissed off kind of shook my bladder loose. Let's see, where am I at? Okay, Night Sun says, the septic tank cult Jilly Juice, please continue. Kareem Ali says, I never miss a Wingnut Roundup, and I am glad you're here. Madoka Star Punch says, can you ask Hemlock how thick the Earth Mother is? Circumference of the Earth. The Earth Mother is 24,901 miles in circumference thick. She's a thick girl. Very thick girl. Liberalist Spurg says Venus is a smaller planet with less gravity and its atmosphere is 90 times bigger than ours. This guy doesn't even know how planets work. Of course he doesn't. Of course. Squid says, unfortunately my laptop died. Guess I'm done with writing my essay for now, but God bless Google Docs for auto-saving. Thank you so much for being an entertaining background sound during these difficult times. Always appreciated. And enjoy your upcoming trip. I can't wait. Schlagaman218 says, just wanted to shout out to my girlfriend Jen and for you to say Choodle Pants. Choodle Pants. Hello, Jen, and Choodle Pants to you. A Bumblebee, he sells Procaine and Procaine accessory. My name is the Detox Dude, and I sell Procaine and Procaine accessories. Mickey Figgy says, I love your doggo. Is he/she a corgi by chance? Mine? No. Mine's a mutt, a turbo mutt. And Stella, is an old bitch. Sierra Larson says, my MD gave me prolotherapy for my ankle. It's woo. Well, I don't know about prolotherapy in general being woo, necessarily. But prolotherapy injections administered by a naturopath in your spine, that's woo. Oh, that's woo. Morgan Scott says, really drunk, but still too sober. We already read that, but yeah, man, I feel it. Carbon says, I doubt this man's credentials, as do I. Steph K, want to hear the voice say Shivambu, which we heard. Brainwash, thanks, Jeff. I feel normal now. How? Emerald Art, Pseudoscience is at it again, scamming people. A Pickle Paint says, Raging Dr. Daddy Jeff is best Jeff. And the Mortafero says, anyone else back hurt now just thinking about the shot? Also, hi, Jeff. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I've come to relieve you so you can pee.
But now you're wearing a green sports bra.
I know.
What the fuck? Do you want my t-shirt?
No.
Okay.
It's too fucking hot, man.
It is pretty hot.
I just got done running for a half an hour watching Mike Adams be a wingnut.
Okay, well, if you want to... Do you want to start watching this video? It's pretty...
I'll do squats while I'm watching your video and drinking. This sounds awesome.
Okay. All right. Shivambu, here comes Mems. Actually, here, real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in.
You going to plug the fan in? No.
Oh, yeah, the fan. We can turn the fan on, actually. Yeah, that's fine. If you're going to do squats, do you need an extension cable?
No, I was just going to move your chair out of the way and just do it right here.
Okay, that's cool. And then the space bar will play it. I'm going to go pee real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I need that.
Self-toxicity, sabotage, and dissension. Yeah, Mems has see-through boobies. Blah. I am not super fit, guys. But I just got done running on the elliptical for half an hour while I was hanging out with you guys in the living room. And I am overheated, so let's go!
Peace, family. This video right here is about self-toxicity, sabotage, and dissension, okay? Because, as y'all know, I'm all about ascension and growth, and one thing that, what a major thing about ascension and growth is you have to be uncomfortable. You can't grow inside your comfortable.
You know, I will actually agree with young Pharaoh there. I think you can't, you can technically grow inside your comfort zone, but not a lot. You won't get these gains. Yes, hairy armpits. You won't get these gains by being comfortable. Sometimes you gotta be uncomfortable.
Comfort zone. You have to be pushed. You have to be willing to come outside of your psychological safety net, whether you be toxic or not toxic, in order to go to that next level within yourself. And so when we're talking about self-toxicity, self-sabotage, and dissension, this is important because this is not only to help people identify a person that is self-toxic, but we want to help self-toxic people actually realize that.
Actually?
No, I know. Oh, I know. It's young Pharaoh. It's young Pharaoh, man.
Actually? I want to see ones in the chat for anyone that self-sabotages and then pushes through and tries anyway. Give me some ones. Give me some ones. Give yourself some props for trying, right? Yeah, let's do that. Everybody is awesome.
They are self-toxic so that they can start to evolve within themselves. Now, how do you identify a self-toxic person? Well, first, we have to separate reality from an excuse. There are situations that people put you in or that are caused by you, whether they be personally, privately, systematically, whatever, that may withhold your growth, whether it be economically, financially, psychologically, in regards to society or whatever, spiritually, whatever. But we have to, expunging all of those and just dealing with the individual aspects of your life that you actually do have power over. This is how you identify a self-toxic person. First of all, you have to understand psychology.
Do you understand psychology, Memory?
I think I understand psychology. Do you?
I mean, I think so. Is this like I'm seeing this like this fucking catching so like I feel like the microphone is spiking really loud.
Is
like
it?
Here, don't say anything.
It's the fan.
It's the fan.
Yeah,
Oh.
turn the fan off.
Okay.
See?
It was totally a fan. Okay.
Damn
Yeah,
it. It's
was a
so
fan.
hot in here.
We figured it out. Yeah. Sorry about
I'm going to use suicide and homicide as an example, right? Follow me here.
Okay.
You got two types of suicidal people, okay? You got suicidal people that get they cause of death marked down as a suicide, and then you have a suicidal person whose cause of death is marked down as a homicide. Let me give you an example.
What?
Is he talking about people that commit suicide by murder? Like they want to die, so they purposely like get to the point of making someone so mad they kill them?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should keep watching this because
that's what I heard. Is that what do you interpret that as being?
That's pretty much what I heard. Yeah.
Okay, so we're all on the same page. What?
Yeah, we are 100% on the same page.
This is like a 14-minute thing. Should we skip ahead and just not find out?
We're not gonna watch the whole thing. I just want to.
A lot of people are depressed, insecure, don't like themselves, not happy with their lives, but they don't have the strength to take their own life.
Strength.
So they put themselves in a position.
I don't have the strength, so I gotta go get a cop to commit my suicide for myself. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. That's what he is legitimately fucking saying. I'm not fucking around.
Fucked up spicy take.
Yeah,
I strongly disagree with that. Shit.
Position where their life is taken. Let me give you an example. Some people have a death wish and they jump off a cliff. Some people don't have the strength to jump off a cliff. So some people go to the zoo and jump the gate and get ate by lions, and then we say, "Oh, that's."
Wait! Hold up! What?
Listen. It's real simple, right? It's real simple.
I got ate by lions because I don't have the strength to jump off a cliff.
I was gonna have the strength to jump off a cliff, but I realized I didn't have that strength, so I went and I jumped the gate, and I had a lion eat my ass.
Is this? Wait, so
he's not trolling. This is 100% what he believes.
That smug face too.
I know.
So sad them lions ate that man. No, that man wanted to get ate. So think about in the inner city, in the ghetto. A lot of people come from homes that are so broken, and they're broken to the extreme where a lot of people don't have a will to live. They don't have a will to strive. So a lot of things like gangbanging or, beefing with the next neighborhood, a lot of people do that because they got a death wish.
What? What?
Listen. Some people out there, they gangbanging. They got the death wish.
They gangbanging because they got a death wish.
Well, like,
wait, did he say death wish or deaf wish?
Deaf wish. It's like Def Comedy Jam, but instead it's like wanting to end your existence.
Oh, I see. They just want the like gunshot right next to the ear. They have a deaf wish. They want that hearing aid.
That's that.
That government hearing aid.
Look, but here's the thing. His idea is so reductive. The thing that bothers me about this, despite the fact that he's a fucking clown, he's always been a clown. Young Pharaoh's a fucking retard. Excuse me, he's a dummy. I shouldn't use that word. I apologize. He's a dummy. But the thing is that it's just so dispassionate, kind of being like, people who engage in this behavior, it's because they are too cowardly to kill themselves. What?
That's messed up.
What? What the fuck? Who the fuck talks like that? Who the fuck gets that idea in their fucking head? What kind of an asshole thinks like that? That's fucked up.
Jeff and Mims are my couple goals.
Aww. Yeah, we're pretty gross.
Yeah, we're fucking disgusting.
We're gross. We like sing to each other and shit.
And they're suicidal on some shape, form, or on some level of the scale, of the psychological scale. And so what do I mean by that? In life, some people don't feel that they deserve better. Some people are depressed. Some people think so low of themselves that they don't feel that they should even strive for anything better than the situation that they're in. So it's one thing for them to say, oh, why is this always happening to me? Why me? Why me? Life is hard, blah, blah, blah. But if you ask these people, right, if you can't be happy in the world, you have the ability to be happy in your small world. You might not never get a mansion, but you have the opportunity.
Who says that you have to be rich to not, like, does he not understand that being depressed has nothing to do with finances, that rich people and celebrities and all these people that have fame and lots of attention and love from people can still get depressed?
Sure. Well, you know, there's God, I wish I could remember his name.
Depression is not a poor people problem.
Well, yeah, no, and I agree. I agree with you. However, there's
Sorry,
a really,
I got triggered.
No, and it's fine that you are. There's a really interesting bit of study into happiness. I went and saw Dan Gilbert. His name is Dan Gilbert. Brilliant fucking guy. Brilliant guy. I went to a talk of his a while back, and he studies the science of happiness. And in it, it was a really good presentation, and you might not like this necessarily, but I'll tell you anyway. Okay. He started out with being like, all right, so who here in the crowd, show of hands, thinks that your children make you happy? And everybody who had a kid was like, oh, me! And he's like, you're wrong. You're all wrong. All of you are wrong. Who here thinks that money can buy happiness? Everybody else who didn't raise their hands before raised their hand. He's like, you're right, but only to a certain point. About $110,000 a year. And then it doesn't make you any more happy than people who have less than you. So, yeah, there's like a limit there. Happiness is not what you think. Happiness is complicated. Go figure.
Yep. I don't know. I just found that statement, like, kind of triggering. He was like talking about depression and stuff, and then all of a sudden he brings up like, you ain't never gonna have a mansion. Like,
well,
that's like I mean, I don't know why I'm like looking for logic in a Young Pharaoh video. I should just stop, really.
Opportunity to be happy in your 1-bedroom apartment that you might be in, your 2-bedroom, your 3-bedroom, whatever. You have the opportunity to be content, to be happy in where you are now, even if you never get to where you want to go. Sure. So we got to ask ourselves, why do some people have such a hard time? Why are some people surrounded by certain individuals who don't boost their growth? And we have to acknowledge the fact that some people are self-sabotaging and dissensional intentionally.
That's
and
true.
They actually
That's very
cry
true.
out as if they're being inflicted or victimized when really they the ones victimizing themselves. Let me give you an example, right?
I kind of think I kind of get what he's saying. I kind of grasp
I think we all know those people.
Yeah, we definitely know people like that.
Everybody knows someone in their life who has great opportunities and everything, and it's just they, like, for some odd reason, just keep, I don't know, tripping over their own shoes.
They just can't be happy, no matter what. They just can't be fucking happy. I get that. I totally understand that. The problem, though, is that, like, everything just kind of gets all jumbled up in that weird Lego mess that is inside young Pharaoh's brain, and it gets really confusing. Keep in mind, this is the guy that was like, the Little Mermaid obviously was black. The Little Mermaid doesn't exist, dude. Yeah, but if she did,
she'd be black.
She'd be black. Let me tell you why.
Well, no. This is the guy that said black people are perpendicular with the earth because they share plant DNA.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my God. That's right. We had to call...
We called my brother.
Yeah, we had to call your brother and ask him if he was a plant. Yeah, I forgot about that. I love young Pharaoh. He's great. Yeah. All right, anyway. I'm done with this video.
Okay, and I'll give you your chat back. So, say goodbye to see-through boobies. Goodbye, see-through boobies.
We're in the home stretch now, man. We're almost done. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Well, it was perfect timing because I was like, oh, don't call me until I'm done with my workout. And then I got done and I was like, oh, do this.
Nice. Good. Cool. It's good timing. Guys, we have great timing. We're almost done. We got 3 videos left. And they're the 3 best videos of the night, too. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, man. And that's why I keep telling people who are like, well, I've had a really good time, but I'm gonna have to go to bed. I'm like, yeah, you could. But you don't understand. This is when everything gets really good. Really fucking weird. Last 3 videos are always something very special. What's next, actually? Let me look at this. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me catch up real fast. The Mortifero says, anyone else back hurt now just thinking about the shot? Oh yeah, we read that one. Matt Evil Genius, I now have a hate bone for that Dr. Angeli. Alexa Carmack just became a Patreon for Miles, who, believe it or not, I found through you. I'm done throwing money at you two now. I have to buy groceries and booze. Understandable, Alexa. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. And yes, by all means, if anybody out there is sub to me and not to Miles Power, I don't know what you're doing. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Also, I do not need 2 microphones hot right now. I'm going to move this out of the way. That's not necessary. Let's see. Macy Verkic. Woo, I get to catch the end of the roundup. Don't worry about learning to pronounce my name. It'll be changed in June. Mazel tov for you on your impending wedding. That's great. Night Sun says, green sports bra works great on a green screen. Indeed it does. Meeb says, just like Jeff, you look awesome, Mems. Don't look down on your progress, but the squatting...
First time catching an entire Wingnut Roundup.
Yeah! Fuck yeah, Morgan Scott. You get to see the whole thing. Awesome, man. Just like Jeff, you look awesome, Mems. Don't look down on your progress, but the squatting and staring straight into the camera was unnerving. She does that to me sometimes, too. When we make love. And just does that at me the whole time, and I'm like, if I break eye contact, will I die tonight? That's what I always worry about. Alyssa Mitchell says, lots of love for Mems. You two are the highlight of my day. Stuck at work for 18 hours, so this makes my day. Sorry about being stuck for 18 hours. Holy shit, that sucks. Hope everything goes well. Night Sun says, your left boob has 25,364 views. Chroma key rocks. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, this is a very special video. Here we go. This is from The Fighter Inside. Now, you guys might have seen The Fighter Inside quite a bit on the Wingnut Roundup. There are a few videos with her openly, just her. And she looks like the lunatic she sounds like. But then she made this video. She looked a little bit like a snack. I'm not gonna lie. Look a little bit like a snack.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to come on here and let you guys know that right now is a time that we all need to choose the side. You're either with God or you're with the wicked world.
And the boner's killed. But okay, let's keep going.
We have a chance right now to come together and warn our friends and warn our family that we need to give up the things of the world. Football games, TV, just all this stuff that is not of God, all this entertainment that is wicked. Everything is dark, everything is demonic, and a lot of times we try to compromise. Like even the truthers that, like, you know it's bad, you go and you watch these evil things and you do these evil things and you know it's bad, but you just do it anyway. Now is the time to stop doing that. You have to cling to God right now. Anything you do, make it be done in God. If you
can you imagine, like, you go into the pharmacy, right? You gotta go pick up your prescription or something like that. Maybe it's just the closest little, like, store, and you just wanted to pick up, like, some milk for your cereal in the morning, something like that. And you're walking through the parking lot, and you glance over, and you see this lady inside her car being like, what do you think? What do you think is going through? Like, do you think, like, holy fuck, I want to ask her for a YouTube channel so I can see what the fuck she's talking about? Because that's what I think. When I see people acting like total lunatics on the street now, the first thing I want to ask them is like, bro, what's your fucking YouTube channel? I want to watch your shit. I'm really excited. I'm really super excited. Tell me all about it.
see something that isn't right, don't go along with it. If people around you are not right and they're living in sin, do not be around them. Try to speak with them and help them to understand, but a lot of people do not want God and do not want righteousness and do not want goodness. So therefore, we are not going to be able to stay around that. You have to give up the things of the world, the materialism and the fake music. I've literally turned off my radio because it's nothing but wickedness. Even the country music, they're all sellouts. They all have devil worship in their music. They have Satanism in their music.
You notice, like, okay, like, maybe this is just me, and this is not me trying to throw shade on her, but, like, this is actually kind of bothering me, and I want to get your guys' opinion on this, okay? Is it the camera angle, or is one of her eyes like a full centimeter lower than the other one? Because that's kind of weird. That's a little strange, isn't it? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to, but I can't stop noticing this. I'm staring at it, like. Because, I mean, like, my ears are all fucky. Like, if you get a straight-on picture shot of me, like, you'll notice one of my ears is way lower than the other. Like, I'm asymmetrical as fuck. I'm all goofy looking. If you really, like, stare at me long enough, like, I look like a fucking freak show. But her eyes are fucking me up, dude. What the fuck? It's her right eye? Or is it her eyelid? It might be her eyelids. It might be her eyelids. I don't know. Maybe it's her eyelids. I'm sorry. I'm not trying, like I said, I'm not trying to be mean. But, like, from one deformed freak to another, I'm just kind of like, show me your deformity. What's up?
They kill people for fame. They hurt children for fame. And that's what they do. They manipulate the person who is singing.
I can't stop seeing it!
Acting or anything. So therefore, if you're watching a movie with Denzel Washington, who has done all kinds of vile things to get where he has gone, then what does that make you?
What the fuck is wrong with Denzel? Don't you throw some shade at my fucking man, Denzel. That man is not only a national treasure and a brilliant actor, but he's a brilliant philanthropist as well. He loves the common people. You try and poop on Denzel, I will fight you in the fucking blood pit.
You know what I mean? If you're watching football and it has all these football players who are selling their soul for money and fame, then what does that make you? So it's time to turn these things off. Do not have anything to do with wickedness. If it causes you to sin, then cut it off. So anyone who is around you that needs this truth, that needs love and needs goodness, then you give it to them. But a lot of them are not going to want to hear you. A lot of them do not want the truth, and that's just the way it's got to be. They're going to have to learn the hard way somehow. But I just think it's very important to choose your side now. Get away from this wickedness. Turn your TVs off. Turn your radio.
YouTube is censoring me swearing.
Fuck YouTube. Fucking pricks. Look, half the reason why I watch videos like this, one, obviously
Other planets that I've created in the solar system are doing very well.
Thank you very much. Half the reason why I watch is obviously because it's part of my job. Like, I watch crazy stuff all the time. In my downtime, when I'm not streaming on Twitch, by the way, twitch.tv/RealJeffHoliday, you should go and follow me on Twitch, because it's a great time. You get to watch me make videos live. It's a lot of fun. But even when I'm not live on Twitch or I'm not doing this kind of stuff, like, I am actually watching Wingnut stuff. I watch it all the time. This is my entertainment now. But when I watch a video like this from a fighter inside, half the time I'm hoping that I'm watching them, like, in the middle of a freak out, just rip a nice fat juicy fart. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I want. Like, because all of this is the same old shit. It's just a bunch of tired-ass fucking satanic agenda, the ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I just want to hear them, like, get all fucking worked up and excited and, like, and just rip a fucking, just a loud-ass, nasty fucking fart. That's what I want. That's what I'm waiting for. My whole life is me, nothing but sitting here with bated breath, waiting for something really fucking weird to happen. That's my whole life. Wow, that's really depressing. Anyway, where were we at? BC Brand says, as a chick with funky eyelids, don't make me sad, bro. You're still my favorite shirt lord. Aw, I love you. Very big loves to you. Big loves to you. I got fucked up eyelids too, man. If you look close enough at me when I'm resting, like without my hipster glasses that don't have lenses in them, like you'll see I've got like a lazy eyelid. I totally do. I totally do. I'm fucking grotesque looking. If you stare at me long enough, I'm hideous. It's pretty funny. I think it's great. All right, 2 videos left. 2 videos left. We're almost done. We're almost fucking done. And that last one is so good. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Just gonna let you drink it in for a second. Just gonna let you drink it in. Just enjoy it for a minute. Callie Montelius, I just popped in a bit after work. She is cute. Oh, Fighter Inside? Yeah, I mean, you know, as crazy as she is, you know, she cleans up pretty nice, man. Cleans up pretty nice. Alright, let's do it.
Hey guys, it's Megan and welcome back to my channel.
Hi Megan!
It's going to be about how I regained my virginity using subliminal messaging. I know most of you clicking this video might be confused. Probably about half of you think I sound foolish, but for the next 10 minutes, just listen to what I have to say.
It's great too, so if you feel like it, at some point in the future, go back and watch this on your own from her channel, Miagan X Rose. And like for a split second, she's got a little dunce cap on her head. It's really cute.
Kids, if you aren't miserable, you're probably gonna go to H311.
Oh, if you aren't miserable, you're probably gonna go to hell. Only the people who are miserable go to heaven. This is a fucking great video. This is a fucking awesome video. I love this video so much. I love Megan Rose. I love her so much. She's so great. Let's do it.
First, let me say there's nothing wrong with not being a virgin if you live in a Western society. But in most cultures in the world, it is frowned upon for a woman to be defiled before marriage. If you don't know what subliminal audio is, it's audio that sounds normal, but it has subconscious messages
in the solar system are doing very well.
Thank you, Dragon of the West. Appreciate you.
These are called subaudible messages. These messages are usually slightly out of hearing range, so only your subconscious mind can pick up on them. The subaudible messages are usually inserted into music, so you can just relax, kick your feet up, and listen to music while your subconscious mind picks up on them. Now that I've explained subliminal messaging, let me explain how I regained my virginity using subliminal messaging.
Oh, please, please, yes.
There are 2 key aspects to regaining virginity that I use subliminal audio for. The first being hymen regrowth, the second being mental purification. I'm going to focus on both of these separately. Let's start with the mental
I like how studious she is about how there are 2 aspects to us regaining our virginity through subliminal audio.
Purification process. In order for you to regain your virginity using subliminal messaging, you need to mentally...
Memory says this chick sounds high as fuck. Of course she's high. She's operating on a much higher planar astral level than the rest of us, man. This is a whole nother fucking dimension of shit that you just can't even grasp right now. All right? She's bringing it down. She's bringing it down to a level in which the plebs like us can even understand language. Okay? This is next level kind of shit.
Purify yourself. This is centered on the fact that every time you engage in sexual activity, you become more jaded towards sexual activity. Now, this isn't really a problem for most women in the Western world, but if you are living in or engaged in a culture that is centered on purity before marriage, it is preferable to have little or no sexual activity before marriage. Think about this logically. If you're a woman who slept with a multitude of men before getting married, let's say 10 men, it is statistically reasonable.
10 men is a multitude of men before getting married? 10 men is? I slept with a lot more than that, ladies, before I got married. That's all. I mean everybody's different. Numbers don't mean anything. They don't mean... I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. Let's just keep going.
Reasonable to assume that at least one of those 10 men is going to be a better sexual performer than your husband. It is even more reasonable to take this likely.
Why? Why? Why would that be the case? Why does that make any sense? I mean, like, maybe, but like, but why? But why would you come to that conclusion? Does she clarify?
Possibility into consideration if you are not planning on being defiled by your fiance until after you are married. Now, some of you may be thinking, why does it matter if my husband is not a better sexual performer than some of the men I've slept with? Sex is a substantial variable to a happy marriage. It is biologically human nature for a woman to desire a man who is best performing in the bedroom.
That's pretty true. That's actually pretty true. I'm with her on that one.
This is because it will increase the number of orgasms she will experience, and it will increase the likelihood of her getting pregnant. That means if you...
That's not true. Look, I knew this fucking cat named Lenny. Lenny was known as Lenny with the moose dick, because he had this big, ugly moose penis. And, like, look, me saying that he had an ugly dick, yes, I saw his dick. Everybody saw his dick. Like, you if you were ever hung out with Lenny at a party, you saw Lenny's dick. Whether you liked it, wanted to see it or not, like, everybody saw Lenny's dick. It was huge. And it looked like a sad python. It looked like a depressed elephant trunk. It just looked like the grossest, most fucked up, giant slug-looking donger out there in the fucking world. Lenny had the grossest fucking sad-looking penis I'd ever seen in my life. It just happened to be fucking massive. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that Lenny was good at sex. And Lenny, in fact, was repeatedly and reportedly not good at sex. But nobody has impregnated more women I know than Lenny with the moose penis. The guy with probably the most damaged DNA I've ever met in my life. The dude with probably the least functioning amount of neurons firing in his empty fucking head. The dude had his eyes too close together anyway. He looked like a fucking weird-ass inbred otter. The dude looked like damaged goods. He just had a giant fucking moose penis. And every chick wanted to fucking touch it. And that dude was the most fertile motherfucker on the planet. Like, people would just rub up against him and get fucking pregnant with his babies. It wasn't because he was good at sex. The dude was the most low-rent fucking big dick lover on the planet. But for some reason, everybody got pregnant. I just demolished her argument with Lenny's Lenny's mentally deficient moose penis. You're welcome.
Your husband is a worse sexual performer than even just one man that you've slept with in the past. You will know that there is something better or bigger out there, which will most likely lead you to be unsatisfied with your sex life and make you lust for more. Take a look at these statistics.
Poor Lenny. Fuck Lenny.
For family
My chat's all talking about poor Lenny. Fuck Lenny. Oh my god. Fuck Lenny. Lenny could never wear a fucking condom. Dude is probably gonna have to pay out fucking child support to at least 6 different women. Fuck that guy. Yes, I'm telling the Lenny story on the Wingnut Roundup. I don't know. No, fuck Lenny. Fuck you. Lenny, if you're ever watching this in the future, you badger-looking motherfucker, fuck you. Pay your child support, you piece of shit. Wow, okay, that took a really weird turn. Yeah, let's give her another 30 seconds, then we'll move on.
Studies. With a sample of n equals 273, there's a positive correlation with percentage chance of divorce and number of sexual partners for women. These modern statistics show that if you were a virgin before marriage, there's only a 5% chance you'll get divorced within 5 years. However, if you have had an upward of 10 sexual partners before marriage, there's a 35% chance you will get divorced.
Shut up. So we're going to look at become a virgin again fast, subliminal frequencies, hypnosis spell. Look, I'm not one to fuck around here, so we're just going to skip ahead a little bit right here. Okay. I hope you all understand what just happened. Using subliminal audio effects, I have thus rendered everyone who is watching this live right now. How many people are live right now? 1,150. So I have rendered all 1,150 of you right now virgins. You're all virgins again. And if you think I can't do that, gotcha, bitch. I just born y'all again, and you can kiss my fucking ass. You're all a bunch of fucking virgins. Welcome back to the purity spiral, motherfucker. You got a whole lot of sin to catch back up on. You're welcome. Kiss my ass. All right, anyway. Oh, God. Dragon of the West says you should check out The Farting Preacher if you haven't already. I know The Farting Preacher. I'm into it. Hey, don't fucking complain because I turned you back into a virgin. Kiss my ass. How else do you think you're gonna get into fucking heaven? What the fuck? Everybody's all fuck. You guys don't even appreciate what I give you. Dragon of the West says, I wonder we'll have these kind of wingnuts when we colonize the solar system. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure, man. I'm sure. It's gonna happen. Morgan Scott says, I like sexual activity, as do I. Brainwash says, Megan's hot, and don't you dare cheat on that Christian lass. Let she go full Forrest Whitaker in a demonic SUV, all she want. Rishka, the fact that she's not a virgin means that someone didn't get the memo about not sticking one's duck in crazy. Don't put your duck in crazy. They can't breathe in crazy, and ducks are wonderful animals. Enchanted Wolf says, so sad, stone stupid, and so unfulfilled. I'm sorry. Dragon of the West says, this girl is so monotone, I didn't realize there were jump cuts until I saw her hair spontaneously went from down her back to her front. She should like she's on psychedelics. Yeah. And Rishka says, does this mean I'm extra virgin now? Yes. You're double plus extra large supersized virgin now. You're welcome. And guys, Zane Herring says, if I was a virgin before listening to the frequencies, does that name me a double virgin? Yes. It does. So. Oh, no. Wait, that doesn't work. That's ridiculous. What the fuck was that? Guys, we're on the last video. This is the final countdown, and I have something very special for you. For those of you who noticed that we watched a video by the Pranic Prince, there was a certain special someone out there who recognized the Pranic Prince right away. I'm going to give you guys a content warning. People go, yeah, you shouldn't give content warning. No, I'm going to give you a content warning. This is going to be fucking gross. This is going to be fucking disgusting. If you don't want anything fucking disgusting, you could just fuck off. But if you're one of the strong, if you're one of those who are dedicated to watching the Wingnuts as hardcore as they could possibly get, then I invite you to enjoy this one last video with me before we say goodnight. What are you saying I'm drunk for? Of course I'm drunk. It's the Wingnut Roundup. That's why we're here. We're here to get fucking wasted and have a good time.
Tomorrow's hangover on you.
You blame tomorrow's hangover on me? I will take ownership of your hangover 100%, and I'll do it with a smile. Of course I'm drunk. Of course. Absolutely. Let's get fucking wasted, man. Let's have a good time. You guys ready to watch some weird shit? Let's watch some weird-ass shit. Shivambu. Shivambu. This is from the Pranic Prince. It's called I Am Bathing in Urine. Taking a urine bath. Now, we're not going to watch this whole video. We're going to skip a little bit through because he likes to talk a whole lot. But let's listen to his intro to this video here.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to show you and demonstrate on how to take a urine bath.
Oh.
Now, you can take a urine bath in different ways. You can take it in totally just urine, And if you don't want it to be just the cold urine that you have collected, you can heat that urine up on the stove, or you can do a water/urine bath. And there's also, you can take different ratios, so you can put in...
Listen, I'm a kind of guy who's very discerning. The kind of pee-pee that I'm going to bathe in, my pee-pee, I don't want to just bathe in some old cold hobo pee-pee. I'm a classy bitch. I want it at least tepid. I need my piss tepid or warmer, okay? Because I'm not a whore.
20% urine, 80% water, or 50-50, or the other way around, 80% urine and 20% water. This water can also be warm so that you don't have to heat it up on the stove.
You could just go crazy with your pee-pee. You could do whatever you want. This is what listen, this guy is giving you permission to go as hog wild with your piss as much as you want to. Feel free. He's giving you permission.
Which what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be having warm water in the bathtub. You're going to need a bathtub for this, of course. And the water is going to be warm and the urine is going to be cold. And the ratio I'm not quite sure of. And how you can measure this ratio is by having one of these right here. This is a 4-liter jug filled with urine. And collecting this, and if you have it empty, you can put it in a bathtub and actually see how much of warm water you're putting in there. Now today I'm also not going to do this, so you can actually measure it if you want to have it 50-50 or 20-80, and you're going to have to...
Okay. Let's stop beating around the bush. He talks... for the next, for about 4 minutes. He shows the bathtub, okay? All right, here we go.
It's at least 60 liters. So it's going to be 60 liters of water and 10 liters of urine. So here I got my urine jugs, and they're ready to go in there. So let's pour all 3 in there. We're just gonna kind of pour them like, wishy-washy, and then go through it with the hand a little bit to mix it in. So
okay.
Let's do this. Alright guys, so now the 10 liters of urine are in here. This is proof. This is in here now. Smell test. Okay, it's not too bad, but if you're used to some...
I thought I needed to go to PrintHub for this.
Oh no. No. I'm your one-stop shop for pee-pee drippy chop. That's my life now. That's how I make my money. Enjoy.
Some type of flower smell, then you might say that this is pretty potent of a urine smell. And yes, it is. It is not for people that are not comfortable with what they are excreting. And so how I'm going to take this bath now, because this water is actually very, very hot, is I'm going to get slowly in this water with my feet first. Then I'm going to put my lower body in there when I get used to the hotness. And then when I get used to that hotness, then I'm going to put my upper torso in. And then eventually also my face. And I'm just going to leave out my nose. I'm going to also try to dump in my...
I like water sport. No. That, man, here's the thing too. Like going throughout my whole life, people are like, oh, water sports, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, no, that sounds pretty gross. Yeah, no, that sounds pretty gross. Then I start doing this job, and then I start finding these videos, and now it's like the furthest fucking thing from my mind. I am fucking disgusted by piss now because of these fucking videos. 100%. Oh, just get in the fucking tub.
Smooth, because remember that the water that is your urine, which is filtered through your body, has not only been adapted to your body, but it has also been distilled by your body, meaning it has been purified by your body as the other water that has not been running through your body and has run through your kidneys and through your organs in your body is simply not as clean as that water that runs through you. I'm planning to take about like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe even a whole hour to just sit and soak in here. Like I said, I'll get out and back in.
All right. Long story short, he does not film himself naked bathing in the pee-pee. But yeah, there you go. That's a big old bathtub full of piss. That is a big old bathtub full of piss, man. Holy shit. Ugh. Amazing. Fantastic. I'm so excited. I love that shit. Let's see. Morgan Scott says, I blame tomorrow's hangover on you. Yes. Needed to go to Pornhub for this. Indeed. I agree. Wife! Waifu! Need my wife.
Other planets that I've created
Oh, hello.
in the solar system are
What is
doing
that?
very well.
What the fuck? A+ nasty.
It is. No, it's nasty as fuck. No, I feel ya. Look. I get it. It's fucking gross. The whole thing is fucking gross and disgusting and wild. So, we're about here at the end. This is pretty much near the end of the roundup, but there's a couple of things that I did want to say. As always, it means a lot to me that this is like my one big solo show a month that I get to do and I get to spend with you guys. It means a lot to me. I like it a lot. But also, as much as I like you're so invisible. It fucks me up so bad right now. Oh my god. So as much as I really do believe in some of the stuff that I get to do on YouTube, get to attack certain really bad ideas or bring awareness to like certain news stories that are important, I can do more, and I plan to do more. Now, I don't have an official announcement yet, but I will at the end of next Wingnut Roundup. So in 1 month, big fucking announcement coming from me, man. Big announcement. We're going to take this shit to the whole nother next fucking level. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of fucking work. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. It's going to be insane. In the meantime, though, if you guys ever find anything really interesting for the Wingnut Roundup or anything like that, I just reopened our subreddit, reddit.r/Jeff Holiday. I'm starting to revitalize the website. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/RealJeffHoliday. All that good stuff, man. I'm getting more into it. I'm getting a lot more motivated and ready and willing. Erect.
Ooh.
Wait, no, that's not the right word.
Best word.
Is it? Mm-hmm. My spectral wife. Well, anyway, that's pretty much gonna be it for me. Jeff comes out as gay. Well, everybody knows she has a penis. It's mine. Ha ha!
You know, there's people that actually think I'm trans, right?
Are there actually people who think that you're trans?
There are actually people that say I'm a dude.
She is.
I have been transvestigated, guys.
She's it's big and veiny and it's gross. And oh my god, it's so...
My dick is so big you can see it from space.
She's a very vascular man. I'll see you guys next month. I love you so much. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. From my family to yours, good night and fuck around, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Oh, that was loud. Woo.
Real loud.
Yeah. Bye.